program will contain foul language. Parental discretion is advised. It is official fucking new radio.
Perhaps one of the most interesting words in the English language today is the word fuck. Out of all of the English words that begin with the letter F, fuck is the only word that is referred to as the F word. It's the one magical word. Just by its sound can describe pain, pleasure, hate, and love.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. It is time.
Obsessed Mike.
The Mutch. Knob and the Mutch. The Knob and the Mutch. Knob and the Mutch. The Mutch. Knob and Mutch. Hey, this is Steve Mutch from Into the Coven, and I've just joined OFNR. Knob and the Mutch. Tuesday nights. The Knob. 3 hours. And the Mutch. Of independent kick-ass tunes. Mutch. Only one place. Where? Knob and the Mutch. OFNR, of course. Official FN radio. OFNR. Forever. Tuesday nights, 8 to 11. OFNR. Live, local, and kicking your ass. Knob and the Mutch. Knob and the Mutch. The Mutch.
What's up, everybody? Greetings and salutations, motherfuckers. It's official fucking new radio.
Hello.
Wow, that's loud.
Oh, damn.
All right, I fixed it.
All right, giggity. Yeah.
Jesus. What's up, everybody? It's official fucking new radio. You are tuned in. You are locked on. You are live. No censors. No FCC. Fuck FM. We are here. This is FN fucking new radio. And it's Knob and the Mutch because it's Tuesday night, 8:01 p.m., baby.
And this is real.
It's real?
It's really real.
Wait, it's real?
I think it's real.
Dude.
Dude.
It's real?
Dude, I think it might be real.
Dude, is this real life?
I think it might be real.
Dude.
Oh my god, dude, really?
Wow.
Whoa, no, wow.
So this is real.
I think it's real.
We've been playing all independent music all month long. I know it's only 9 days in. It feels like it's been like a lot longer than that. But that's because we got FM Fest coming in less than a month.
Oh, yes.
Less than 1
God,
month's
yes.
time. I was on DIU TV this past Sunday. Want a quick shout out to Dom and Lurch and AJ from In the Red
Hell yeah.
for having me out. Dom and Lurch, of course, DIUTV.com. Check them out every other Sunday on DIUTV.com. So quick shout outs to them. Quick shout outs to the Metal Syndicate, Alternative Control. Who else? Who else?
Yeah.
Below Paste?
Blow page, yeah. Oh,
Audio Vault
fuck,
Entertainment, because we've got Audio Vault Entertainment calling tonight. Eric Iocca from Audio Vault Entertainment, and we're going to talk about his elephantiasis of the fucking nuts.
Oh, God, not again.
He admits to this. He's the one that told me about it. I didn't even know.
Oh, he opened the door.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
God,
opened the door. We're going to talk about some hooker story.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Hope you're not planning on any surprise questions like about the time the tranny the other night. Wait, what? No, never mind. That's what he wrote to me. So now I got to ask him about it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You can't tell me stuff like that and not expect me to ask about it, man. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to talk to Eric Iocca tonight, of course. OFNR has been working with Eric Iocca for like a year now. All the flyers that he puts out, I would say like 90%, 99% of the flyers that he puts out for his events are done by me.
Yeah, true.
Done by OFNR. So, you know, just another way that OFNR supports our local community. We'll do flyers for anybody.
Yeah, true,
I won't
very
charge
true.
you. It's free. If you have an event and you need a flyer, hit me up and I will do it for you. And I'll usually have it for you within like an hour or two. If I'm really super swamped, it might be a day. Maybe. But you'll have a fucking brand new flyer. Anywho, some other quick things. I got to turn my audio off on my chat room. You can go to the chat, by the way. Go right to OFNR Forever. You can get to everything right from there. Tune in, log on, be there. Tune in. Hopefully you're doing that right now, because otherwise you're not hearing our voices.
Yeah,
log on, get in the chat. You can use a guest name. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. And you can be there by going to our YouTube channel and checking out all the awesome videos, plus our show. The Knob and the Mutch show is up every week. Mutch. Every fucking week I put it up.
Every week.
Not only on YouTube, but also on our podcast, just in case you miss it.
That's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
So just in case you miss it, you can check it out. You can download it. You can listen to it whenever, wherever the fuck you want. Some quick upcoming interviews and specials. Tuesday, September 16th, next week. We've got Physics of Demise calling in.
The entire band again?
The entire band again.
Oh, man.
Should be a good time.
Oh, God, yes.
Tuesday, September the 23rd, we're stepping outside of Connecticut. We're going to get David Incognito of Dying Eyes of Sloth from New Jersey.
Oh, man.
Calling in.
Killer band.
So I can't wait to talk to them. Of course, Tuesday, September the 30th, our 8-year fucking anniversary show.
Holy
And it's
shit.
the FN Fest promo party, but it's our 8-year show. It's actually our 8-year anniversary. It's the actual date, actual time. 8 years ago, that day, that time, we have started OFNR. I'm going to have
Jesus.
Neil. I'm going to have Woods. I'm going to have FN Dojo. I'm going to have Chowder House, Mr. Chris Thompson himself, who also does, what's that fucking record company that he has there? Shit. Fuck. I can't fucking remember it, dude. Do you know? You know what I'm talking about?
Offhand,
Slaughterhouse Records? Is that him? No, I don't.
No.
What the fuck is the name of that record?
Oh.
Do you know? Well, you know what? I'll ask him. I'll ask him on the 30th.
There we go.
We're gonna have Mo on the mic, who did a Tuesday night show. We're gonna have some dude is actually gonna be here with us.
Nice.
So that should be cool. It'll be a little cramped in the studio, but it'll be cool.
We can live with that.
We can live with it for one night, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
I got a message earlier, from Mr. Joe Morbidelli of fucking of Dead by Wednesday.
Nice.
Potentially going to be doing a call-in sometime in Rocktober.
Sweet.
He used to come here pretty regularly, and we used to get like drunk and do stupid shit.
I can't imagine Joe doing that.
No, never.
Not at all,
And
no.
I really fucking miss the Bangerangs, because we used to do that too. We used to fucking OFNR used to go to every fucking single one of them and broadcast live, because it was Joe Morbidelli and Christ Havoc. I mean, how could you go wrong? Hadouken presents. All right, so also Tuesday, October the 7th, Aaron Lewis, not that Aaron Lewis, but Aaron Lewis of Buzzard Canyon,
Thank God.
calling in. So we'll be talking to him on the 7th. If you are in a band, know a band, or are a promoter, or have something interesting you want to talk about, let us know. We've got openings in October, and they're going to fill up fast. They always do.
Oh, God, yeah.
We always find bands to talk with from all over the place.
Without a doubt.
In fact, we might even have some other bands. I mean, nothing is confirmed, so I don't want to say anything.
Right,
I don't think that's right. We got brand new music tonight from Dead Fish fucking Handshake.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Dead Fish Handshake fucking played our 4-year anniversary a while back. And I also put out on the official FN Radio's Facebook page a video from when they came here to OFNR Studios and did a bunch of acoustic songs from their album The Sixes. And it's awesome. I mean, it's really, really fucking kick-ass. I mean, high definition video, awesome audio, them doing acoustic tunes that you can only get here from OFNR. I mean, So I'm really excited, dude. The album, the single's out today. So go and get it. Nothing Stays Gold is the name of the song. You can get it on
good song.
iTunes. You can get it on CD Baby. You can get it on Amazon. Go get it now. Go get it today. If you're waiting for us to play it, we're going to play it in a little while. We're not just going to blow our load all at once. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not this time at least.
We've got, what else?
Oh, shit.
I want you to support Oten Vargas. We played Oten Vargas last week. We debuted his music last week. That was the dude that kind of sounded like Aaron Lewis from Stain. He's got brand new music that he wants to put out, but he's looking for help. People to help out, support the cause, donate a little bit of money to his cause. We'll have the link up on the group page momentarily. So do that. He's really fucking good, man. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Stained, but here's an independent guy that could totally do what Aaron Lewis do,
Oh, yeah.
just
without
as
hands
good.
down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. God, yeah.
if not better. So there's that. Eric Iocca's calling in at 9. What else? What else we got? Anything else? How was your fucking... Dude, you are now a married motherfucker.
Yes, I am.
So congratulations to you.
Why, thank you very much.
Days later. How was the ceremony?
The ceremony itself was hot as fuck. I mean, I think it was the hottest day of the damn year.
Hotter than balls, okay?
Oh my god, yeah. It was like
it was like Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super fucking hot that day.
Yeah, and we were in a church, and I didn't burn, believe it or not. We're in a church, no air conditioning, no fans.
So you mean they didn't close the church down? Because I mean they've been closing schools for stuff like that.
Yeah, oh no, of course not. Everyone's got to fall on their knees for something, right? But,
mostly blow paste, but that's a different story.
Blow paste. But no, it was the ceremony went really smooth and everything. And then after the ceremony, at the reception, I'm eating a piece of cake. I start feeling, it was before the cake. I was eating some of the dinner.
Eating some pie.
Yeah. Well, no, that came later on too. But I was eating a little bit. Started feeling a little knot in my stomach. Went to the bathroom to throw some water in my face and fucking passed out.
Nice.
Oh yeah, great way to remember fucking wedding. Yeah, pass out at your own wedding and not during the ceremony.
Woke up with his butt hurting.
Oh yeah.
Josh is standing over him, looking all fucking guilty as fuck.
Sadly enough, it was both Josh and Adam. Both of them were there. So
and so your butt's hurting, and they're both standing over you. You know what happened? You got butt raped.
And Josh was holding on to the Vaseline.
Absolutely.
He carries it with him.
He had the blow paste with him.
He carries Vaseline with him in his pocket at all times.
He should switch from the Vaseline to the blow paste.
He should. It's definitely better for him.
Not only is it better for him, but better for everyone involved.
Well, that would be a good thing.
And you guys can, of course, pick up some blow paste, cheekychacha.com. Go check them out. Say hello to Jasmine. Tell them OFNR sent you. Get that stuff, man. I cannot say enough good things about blow paste.
Oh.
I really can't.
No.
I mean, any product that helps guys get blowjobs is a good product.
Thing.
Not only does it help us get blowjobs, but it helps your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. It helps their breath. It helps their teeth. It helps their breath. You don't have to taste jizz after they're done. I mean, it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
Although some girls do enjoy the taste.
Some people might. Not, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
So you fucking passed out, what, from the heat?
Yeah. When I finally got my...
Or from the realization that you're fucking married again?
No.
Passed out and you're like, fuck.
Oh,
Damn it, what did I do to myself?
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was actually from the heat. I got my t-shirt off and could actually wring that damn thing out.
So the guys from Into the Coven took your t-shirt off, your butt was hurting, they're holding Vaseline, you're passed out.
I'm laying down on a couch in the basement of a church.
Passed out on a couch. Man, this is some wedding.
Yeah. Should have seen the bachelor party.
Wait a minute, how come I wasn't invited to this bachelor party?
Because it never happened.
Oh, okay. What kind of... Wait a second. What kind of fucking bandmates do you have to not throw you a bachelor party?
I'm not throwing them under the bus.
Man! No, I'll throw them under the fucking... What?
Well,
you motherfuckers, I know you're listening. You motherfuckers didn't throw this dude a bachelor party? You motherfuckers, man.
No,
That's fucked up. You didn't even go to the strip club, nothing?
No, we went. Me and Adam went out and had dinner.
You and Adam went out for dinner. That was your bachelor party.
Yeah.
Dude, that is fucking lame as shit. Dude, I'm the best man for my buddy's wedding next year, and I'm already planning. I'm already fucking planning the crazy, insane shit that I'm gonna do. Because, you can't make me your best man and expect me not to, A, take you to the strip club.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Before you get married, so you can see all the pussy and titties that you won't be able to see once you're married. Because it's over after that.
Oh yeah, it is.
3 rings, right? We talked about this last week.
Oh yes.
I'm not gonna go again.
Yeah.
But so no bachelor party, man. That's lame. You motherfuckers, you gotta get on. I mean, now it's a little too late to do the bachelor party, but I think it should happen post haste.
Hey, here's an idea. If
Effin' Fest is your bachelor party.
It sounds like a plan to me.
Let's get some strippers. We'll bring them to fucking Cherry Street. Everybody's down for that. I mean, who the fuck's... Yeah. Now everybody wants to come.
Yep, hey.
And more ways than one.
Hey, how about this? Why don't we find out if, Adam...
will strip for you? No, I'm not into that.
No. Adam, why don't you call in and explain? You can explain it better than I can.
Yeah, Adam, if you're listening, I'd like an explanation. This is bullshit. I call shenanigans, God damn it.
And you better be fucking listening, damn it.
Seriously. All right, anyway... for me, I didn't do really a whole much of anything. It was kind of a quiet weekend as per usual. Hung around the house. Not much going on, I didn't go to any shows. I didn't really do much of anything productive. I did a whole lot of nothing, and it was everything I thought it could be.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I love those. I get to hang out with the fam, hang out with the kids, play video games, play card games and board games and fucking action figures.
Oh yeah, gotta love the action
boys,
figures.
so
Oh yeah.
He got all my old school action figures, so it's like I know them all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Quick shout out to Maribel Blue, who's in the chat room. She is from Kinky Magazine.
Oh,
so quick
nice.
shout out to Kinky Magazine out of New York.
Sweet.
She's waiting for us to talk about our very next topic.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, did you hear this shit, dude? So Mutch, I gotta ask you.
Wait, this picture here, is that my grandfather?
Might be. Dude,
Jesus.
is Rock dead? What's your
yeah.
opinion on this? Is Rock dead? Dude, for those of you who don't know, Gene Simmons has proclaimed in his infinite fucking old man wisdom, recently aging icon Gene Simmons came out and proclaimed Rock is dead. He says, and I quote, file sharing downloading by fans who believe they were entitled to have something for free. Rock is finally dead, unquote. He says, I'm so sad. The next 15-year-old kid in a garage someplace in St. Paul plugs into the Mars and wants to turn it up to 10 will not have anywhere near the same opportunity that I did. He'll most likely, no matter what he does, fail miserably. Of course, Simmons blamed the lack of industry support. He blacks piracy. He blacks lack of appreciation for the creators. It's very sad for new bands. They just don't have a fucking chance. You're better off not even learning how to play or write songs. Today's songwriters and creators are more likely to work behind the scenes than practicing and testing their material. The death of Rock was not a funeral, not a natural death. No. Rock did not die of old age. It was fucking murdered, he says. So, let's talk about this. First of all, if Rock's so fucking dead, Gene Simmons, fucking retire. Go the fuck away. Take all your millions upon millions of dollars, stick them straight up your kike ass, and go fuck yourself. How you like them apples?
I like that. You know,
Put your clown face paint back on. Put your fucking stiletto boots back on. And go out there and rock with a band that nobody gives a shit about. Rock's not dead. Kiss is fucking dead.
Don't you mean half a band?
Oh, right. That's right. Because the other members of his band can't stand him so much, they don't even fucking play with him anymore.
Well, here's what I think is funny. Right.
So
he's in a Kiss tribute band. That's
basically
all they are.
But you're right. Dude, you're right. So, dude, is Rock dead?
Fuck no.
I mean, what's your thought on this? I mean, here's an aging alternative icon.
Okay, he's got a couple of semi-valid points.
No question.
That it's going to be difficult for bands just starting out now to get to the level of Kiss. But then again, not too many of us on the level of starting out or rising up or anything are willing to get on our knees and suck some dick like Gene did.
Well, not only that, but here's a guy that has buckets of money. I mean,
God,
just,
yeah.
dude,
Oh my God,
buckets. I had heard because we had talked about this on DIU TV on Sunday. Doesn't he have his own record label?
I believe he does.
So why isn't he out there giving these fucking 15-year-old kids a fucking chance? Why isn't he out there scouting fucking... Dude, he won't even help his own son!
Oh, I know, yeah.
He won't even help his own fucking son, dude.
He's a pile of shit.
He's a pile of... Dude, and every time he speaks, I get more and more aggravated. Because at the end of the day, Gene doesn't give a fuck about anything but money.
Yeah, exactly.
And I get it. It's a business. I get it. You got to make a living. I get it. But dude, Rock's not fucking dead. Fuck you, man. There's so many great rock bands out there. Dude, In the Red. Perfect example. I talked about this on DIU. I kind of went off on this whole In the Red tangent. But dude, they're a great fucking rock band. Revel 9, great fucking rock band.
Fucking Crossing Rubicon.
Amazing. Enemy of Reason, fucking amazing. Dude, and that's just here.
Yeah,
that's just here.
But Rock is dead.
But Rock is dead.
According to King Gene.
So you know what? All you rockers out there, all you rock bands, fucking quit now.
Yeah.
Forget it. Fucking just put your guitars and amplifiers and shit down, because you know what? It's not gonna happen. You're gonna fail fucking miserably. So says Gene. So we all know that Gene's the fucking god. He's the thunder god. Now even the Foo Fighters have come out and said, "Now wait a minute, Gene.
Yeah,
I think you might have overstepped your bounds."
Hey, you know something? I will say this: I'm not a huge fan of the Foo Fighters, but fuck, Dave Grohl has got to be one of you
want to talk about rock stars?
He's a stand-up guy. Everyone that I've talked to that's met him or been anywhere near him, he's a regular guy. He goes shopping in music stores to buy actual physical CDs.
Right.
How many musicians of his stature do you know still do that?
Right. Well, now here's the thing. Look, I'm not saying Gene was completely off base. Okay?
No, not completely.
But to proclaim Rock as dead, who the fuck is Gene Simmons to say Rock is dead?
Oh, wait, I know what he meant to say. He meant to say my cock is dead.
He meant to say, no, well, his cock's not dead, dude. He's getting more pussy than we'll both ever get, ever in our lives. I don't really care about that.
Okay.
However, here's a guy that puts Kiss on everything. This motherfucker sold out faster than shit. As soon as humanly possible, he sold out. As
very
fucking
true.
soon as humanly possible. So he does have some valid points. Look, the industry fucking blows. It blows because they were sleeping at the fucking wheel. They didn't want to admit that this was going to be the fucking way of the future. They didn't fucking capitalize. Nobody fucking believed it was going to happen. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, with the conversation I had with a large promoter from around here,
Right.
who refused to believe to this day that a big time show can happen in Connecticut without a major commercial radio station.
Let me just put it to you this way. And I had this discussion with people recently. I have been to local shows that are sold out.
Oh yeah.
Like arm to arm, like fucking sardines, stacked inside of venues. Sold out.
Right.
Completely. No national act. No fucking radio exposure minus OFNR and the others that are in this state.
Right.
The independent guys that actually give a fuck.
Yeah. They play real.
Right. Not like us. We don't play real metal.
Yeah,
we play fake metal.
Yeah, of course.
Just in case.
Like ATC. We're
Just in
not
case you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
That totally. We're gonna get to that later.
Oh yeah.
Anyhow. So that's metal. Maybe that's not rock. Maybe I get what he's saying, man. Look, rock doesn't have the promotion. It doesn't have the support. It doesn't have the record labels aren't signing fucking bands like they used to.
Very true.
These are all true statements, but to fucking outright proclaim as if you are the fucking end all be all, as if you are the only one that we all listen to, like we are waiting for we're gonna go to press conference. We are waiting for Gene Simmons to let us know if rock is still alive. How fucking egotistical is Gene Simmons?
Oh God, you really don't need to even ask that. All you have to do is look at him to realize that he's nothing but a walking ego.
I mean, I just don't get it. Where the fuck does he come off, dude? Like, dude, I get what he's saying. In a lot of ways, I agree. Look, there's a lot of even rock bands now that are kind of more country than rock because it sells. But that's business.
Yeah.
That's fucking business at the end of the day. Rock's not dead.
Far from it.
You just have to be a fucking consumer who actually pays attention. You have to be someone less lazy than to be force-fed nonsense. If you're waiting for the next radio station to force-feed you music, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly.
And that includes us. I'm not here to force-feed you music. I like to give you some new stuff every now and again. Hope that you listen to it. But we don't play it fucking ad nauseum. We don't fucking jam it down your throat. We don't fucking, make it so that that's all you... We don't play the same fucking shit over and over and over and over and over and over again.
We have a very variable set list.
And if you think for 1 second that rock is dead, then you know what? Just don't even bother being a part of it.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
You know what? Rock will never die.
No.
I'm sorry to tell you, it may fade and grow and fade and grow much like any other fucking thing does. But if you think for one hot second that EDM or electronic dance music for you not in the know, country, rap, those things are selling great, that doesn't make them good. Just because they're making millions of dollars doesn't make it good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And me and my cousin have this fucking argument all the fucking time because he's really into EDM, and that's fine, dude. Be into whatever you want to be into. But realize for one hot second, any EDM artist isn't making their own music. They're playing somebody else's shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the DJs in the old days of rap.
Back in the day, yeah, sure.
Back in the day?
Man, back in 1964. My name's Gene Simmons, and rock is officially dead because I said so.
Gene,
you know what? Why doesn't Gene just fucking walk away then?
Because just there's too much money in it for him.
But it's dead. It's dead. It's fucking dead like Joan Rivers is dead. It's dead. Ooh, too soon? Too soon?
Can we
It's
talk?
Dead. It's dead like fucking Robin Williams is dead. Too soon?
No.
All right then. Bullshit. It's not dead. You just have to look a little harder. You have to be an active participant. You actually have to go outside of the fucking mainstream. Rock was never meant to be mainstream to fucking begin with. The whole idea behind rock and roll is to fucking be outside the fucking box, outside of mainstream.
Right, but the problem is people saw a way to make money off of it and commercialize it, and boom, there you go.
Absolutely. And now they can't commercialize it because people aren't buying records. It's just that, dude, it just is what it is. But at the end of the day, dude, people do buy music. They just buy it a different way. You can't tell me that every motherfucker out there is downloading illegally. It's just not the case.
No, not completely, no.
It's just not the case.
I know of some people that do it, but you know something? I would say,
dude, look, I've done it.
3 out of 10 people are doing it on a regular basis.
I've done it. I'm not saying I'm totally outside of the fucking spectrum, but usually it's because I lost a CD, or the CD is so fucking scratched because I've played it so many goddamn times I can't listen to it anymore.
Or it's so difficult to find.
Or it's some export, yeah.
Because they're not in print anymore.
Right.
Hint, hint.
And then, I get it, man. I get it. You can't just go into a record store because record stores are obsolete. The old ways of doing business, Gene Simmons, are dead. Rock, however, the genre, is not dead.
And never will die.
I mean, bands like the Foo Fighters, bands like Shinedown, bands like, Three Doors Down. These bands are all playing still. They're all making money. They're all fucking touring.
They're making great money.
I mean, come on. Okay, you know what? Go to fucking Europe and tell me that fucking rock is dead. Rock and metal are fucking dead. They're destroyed. They no longer exist because Gene Simmons said so.
Rock and metal are still, I believe, among the top 4 styles of music that are, in the, top of the charts and most popular all throughout all of Europe.
You know what? Fuck Gene Simmons. Fuck Gene Simmons and fuck Kiss.
Well, as long as he has some blow paste.
Yeah, well, you're going to need a lot.
Yeah.
A whole lot of blow paste. I just, you know what? It angered me so much, dude, to hear a guy who's so egotistical that he thinks he can just proclaim whatever the fuck he wants and people are going to automatically, like, we're just going to put the brakes on.
Gene said,
rock is dead. Well, that's it. Everybody, you know what? Everybody close your doors.
Yep.
Go the route of CCC.
Oh.
Closed.
Oh, no more constant corporate crap.
Constant corporate crap. Don't just do it. Just if you are a rock radio, K-Rock, listen up. Change your fucking station call letters to something else. K-Jazz or K-Christian or K-Hip-Hop, because rock, according to Gene Simmons, is dead.
Well,
if you are in the
Gene
radio,
must have said it then.
If you're in the radio industry, PLR 9151. Who else?
1021,
1021, 1049.
Yeah.
All you guys, you got to close.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Rock is dead. Funeral processions will be held. Post haste.
And your unemployment checks will be in the mail.
Your unemployment checks will be in the mail. But you only get so many checks.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Because we can't just keep paying you. If you have a contract with a music industry, with a record label, rip it up.
Yep, it's toilet paper.
Go to your nearest record label and tell them, I'm changing genres. I want to be a hip hop artist or a country artist or a jazz musician. I want to do EDM. I want to do anything but rock, because rock
is dead.
Officially.
Yep.
It's official now, dude. It's officially dead.
If the God of Thunder said it, then it must be true. It has to be.
The one good thing that comes out of this, Continuum can continue on because they are smooth jazz.
This is true.
So Continuum continue on because you're smooth jazz. You're not rock.
You're not metal.
You're not metal.
Nope,
you're smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz. Gotta make sure you pronounce it correctly. Schmooze.
So there you go. I wanted to get that right out of the gate, man, because pissed me off so much. I get it, man. I get what he's trying to say, and I get some of the points that he's making, and I agree. However, don't proclaim it's dead just because it's harder now. Just because a band isn't gonna go out and get a record label. Guess what, asshole? Bands don't need a fucking record label anymore.
As more and more bands are finding out every single day.
I have proof. So many bands that OFNR has helped along the way over the years, who have we become very good friends with over the years, don't have a record label and are fucking banking money because they're not paying a third fucking party to fucking support them and push their records. The Fear fucking Nuttin' Band out of Massachusetts broke Billboard charts, ladies and gentlemen. Top fucking 10 Billboard charts without a fucking record label. So don't sit there and tell me that rock is dead. It's just different now. You're right. They're going to have a little bit of a harder time. But if you got perseverance and you got balls, you can do any fucking thing. You can go out on tour without a record label. You just got to fucking know what you're doing.
Well, the thing is in order to be in rock, in the first place, you got to have some sort of balls.
Got to have balls.
Yeah.
You can't be some pussy, who has millions of dollars now, and that's something else that he said. Oh, my career's not going anywhere because I made so much fucking money over the years because people bought my stupid shit, and every time I see him on a fucking interview, dude, he talks about how little he actually gives a shit about fans of fucking his band.
Yeah, exactly.
And so if you're a fan, I used to be a fucking huge fan of Kiss.
Oh,
I used to fucking, dude, I used to have all their vinyls. I used to fucking, be in the Kiss Army. Once I started like really understanding how Gene's fucking mind works, that was it, dude. I can't support a person like that. I don't care how big you are.
No.
Anyway,
No.
moving on, because
Okay,
it's
yes.
8:30 and we should move on.
Okay, moving
All
on.
right, two quick things. Texting and driving. Well, it's one quick thing, texting and driving, and it all goes together. It's two quick stories. The first is your status worth that fucking much? Now, I see this every day, Mutch. I see this dude, I have a 2-hour commute to and from work.
Ugh,
Every day. So I'm in my car 4 hours a day, every day.
that is harsh.
And when you're sitting in traffic, I kind of sort of understand. I mean, I'm fucking guilty of it too, where you kind of go on really quick and make a quick status update or like, hey, what's up, whatever. But I'm not like buried in my phone. My head's not down,
Yeah.
Dude, I see this every day. People's got their heads are actually down. They're looking down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not looking up. They're looking down. And so when the person in front of them slams on their brakes because there's some fucking idiot in front of them also looking down at their fucking phone, suddenly there's an accident and now traffic's even worse. Mm-hmm. So anyway, North Dakota, place I know fondly. I'm from there. A 20-year-old woman was so distracted checking Facebook on her cell phone that she drove into the back of another vehicle and killed an 89-year-old grandmother.
A great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother, sorry. Abby Sletton was charged with negligent homicide on Wednesday after the May 27th crash in which Phyllis Gordon, who had 8 grandchildren and 17 great-grandchildren, was killed. Search of Slutton's, I'm going to call her Slutton, is that cool?
Slutton, yep.
Slutton's cell phone by police determined that she was viewing pictures on Facebook at the time of the crash. She had also sent and received several text messages from the time she departed from Fargo. She was driving at over 80 miles an hour when she plowed into the fucking rear end of the great-grandmother's car.
Jesus.
80 fucking miles an hour. Now, some people go, how is that possible? You don't know North Dakota very well. Out there's no such thing as a fucking hill. Okay, everything's flat as fuck. And it goes for miles and miles and miles, and there's like 100 miles between towns.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you just drive. Okay, so it's not really unlikely to see a person going 80. Okay, not a big deal.
That's about
However,
normal.
look, if you're going 80, I can see if you're stuck in dead stop traffic checking your cell phone. Maybe doing a text, maybe doing a Facebook message, getting on Twitter real quick. Because you're dead stop, you're not going anywhere. If you're doing 80 miles an hour, Facebook should be the last fucking concern.
Oh god, yeah.
Your text messages can fucking wait. I think what they need to do is install in every car from here forward a device that turns your cell phone into a phone. That's all it can do when you get in your car.
Yep.
Get out of your car, you can do any fucking thing you want.
Yep.
But if you are in your vehicle, the only thing you can do is take and receive calls. That's it.
That works. I like that idea.
Even that is a distraction, okay? You shouldn't really be doing it. Now they've got earbuds, they've got fucking phones that can connect to your car. You can listen through your speakers. You can talk through your speakers. Texting and driving, to me, is worse than drinking and driving.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You are consciously aware that you are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is so fucking important on what are you gonna miss on Facebook? I have a 4-hour commute, so 2 hours to work, 2 hours from work,
Right.
every day.
Yep.
What am I going to miss in those 2 hours, Mutch, that is so fucking vital to my well-being that I'm going to put myself and every fucking person around me in jeopardy? What is so fucking important?
That's a really good question.
Now, if my wife was pregnant or something, she's not going to get me on Facebook anyway. She's going to call my ass.
Right.
If there's a medical emergency or some shit, you're going to call the person. You're not going to text them.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have an app on my phone that when you try to text me, if I'm driving, as long as I turn it on right before I get in my car, it'll tell you, I'm currently driving. I will get back to you when I can get back to you.
Yep.
It's fucked. Second story, really quickly, and then we can get to music. Texting and driving is a real pain in the ass.
Oh, shit.
Colorado woman proved the dangers of texting while driving. Christina Johns says she was driving in Elizabeth, Colorado when she tried sending voice text in the parking lot of her child's school. However, in just a split second, because that's how long it takes, folks, she crashed into a guardrail pole. However, the guardrail pole went through the front light of her truck and pierced her in her buttocks.
Hey, body
And then
modification.
continued through the back seat. So she hit a guardrail, it pierced her asshole, and went through the fucking back seat.
Well,
This fucking
she got
person,
fucked in the ass.
this person, her text was so vital that she got fucked in the ass for it.
Yeah, maybe she likes that sort of thing, you know?
I would think,
Lady Godiva? You know?
I would think, look, you might like getting fucked in the butt. That's fine. But getting fucked in the butt with a steel pole, probably not a great idea.
It might be a little painful, I would think.
She stayed in the hospital for 4 fucking days, released Sunday night. She will be walking with the help of a walker, and doctors expect her to make a full recovery.
The post, however, is still, in very, very traumatic
Condition?
Yes. Oh God, yes.
Tragic.
Oh God, he can't get straight anymore.
Now, my question is, when they removed the pole from her ass, did they dislodge her head from her fucking asshole?
I sure as hell hope so. Or would that be extra?
I don't know. I mean, everything costs you money if you're going to
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
if you're going to the doctor, man. Every fucking thing.
This is true.
Everything. So Maribel Blue says Kiss is dead. I think Kiss is dead for a lot of fans that used to like them.
Kiss has been dead for me for many
years. And I mean, the whole fucking rigmarole with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is a joke anyway.
Rock and Roll Hall of Shame, as Eddie Trunk would call it.
I don't know. Maybe Maribel's got a point. Maybe it's Kiss just trying to stay relevant. Maybe it's more Kiss branding. More promotion to try to keep people thinking about Kiss.
Anytime Gene opens his mouth, which is every fucking day, people are gonna remember Kiss and I remember when they actually played really good music, not the shit that they've been releasing and all that other crap. I grew up on Kiss. It was hard for me to walk away from them.
Seriously. But the more you listen to this fucking ass clown fucking talk about stupid shit that he, I know we like kind of came full circle. I don't really know where he gets off.
No.
To proclaim it dead as if he is the spokesperson for rock and roll.
Elder, maybe he's making himself the elder. I had to throw in that, album title.
Me, big man, I'm the elder man.
The elder statesman, and he is old. But I wouldn't quite say that he's the voice of any generation.
No.
No.
I mean, look, they stole their fucking makeup idea from Alice Cooper.
Yeah. Yep.
Their music was never really like phenomenal. It's not like, oh my god, like holy shit, they changed everything.
The only thing
Ace is a great fucking guitarist.
Oh, God, yeah.
He's really the only one that was like, oh my god. Even Gene himself will admit, I'm not that great of a bassist.
Yeah, all you have to do is listen to it. Dun, dun. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I will say this.
I know we're right back to this, so we got to move on. But go ahead, say what you got to say.
Okay, very quickly. Their songs are structured well. What they did bring to music was the live show, was the stage show.
Oh, no question, man. Their stage show is unbelievable.
Other than that, fuck them.
Yeah. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. You're fucking irrelevant, man. You're an aging icon. Icon of what? I'm not sure. Of selling yourself out.
Greed.
At every chance you can. Living in excess. Having a record label and then having the fucking audacity to come out and say rock is dead and no record label will help them. You have your own record label and you're not doing jack dick to help.
Oh no, he is doing something to help out emerging artists. He's saying that if you pay me $45,000, you can open for Kiss for 2 weeks.
Oh way! Wow.
Yeah. What a deal!
Hooray!
What a deal!
Hooray! Well, actually, you can't open for Kiss anymore. You can open for a Kiss tribute band.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right,
Bazinga.
So anyway, I think it's time to play some tunes. We've talked long enough. We got about 20 minutes until Eric Iocca of Audio Vault Entertainment calls in. We're going to talk to him about being a promoter in the state, what it means, what it takes, all the shows that he's done, all the shows that he's got coming up.
Oh, he's got an ass ton of them.
And, we're going to get into the nitty gritty, man. It's been a while since we've talked to another promoter. We talked to Jesse James a while back, back when the Nation was still running.
Right.
So this will be Knob and the Mutch's first promoter that we've gotten to talk to together.
Well, not quite. Remember for just a few
Episode
weeks
1?
ago. Just a few weeks ago. We had promoter for tribute to Ron Cusick.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had Jeffrey Miles on.
Yes,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right. That was a great show, by the way.
That was.
But anyway, we're gonna play some tunes, and it's Tuesday, and every now and again we like to throw in 2 songs back to back.
A twofer?
I know it's shameless because you're in the band and all,
Oh.
but I feel necessary to do this. I feel it's necessary. It's kind of the night for it. A lot of stations claim things. OFNR's never really claimed anything. We've never said, we're the best. We never said, I don't. We're not the best. We're not the greatest. We do what we do because we love it. Talk about supporting the scene and supporting local bands, and then you go and request local bands and they don't play them. It's very disturbing to me.
Isn't it though?
Because now you're playing favorites. Look, if you're gonna be in this industry, as far as radio goes, you kind of have to be a little bit impartial. Even if you don't really care for a band, you kind of have to play it every now and again. I mean, you kind of have to throw the band a bone because you're only going to get promotion out of it. You're only going to get something beneficial out of it. You're only making connections. You're making friends. And we've been playing this particular band for a while.
Yeah,
in fact, that's kind of how I met you.
Yes.
Interestingly enough.
Wow.
And you guys played FM Fest last year, did you not? I think you did, right? Or my birthday show. Maybe it was
birthday show.
It was a birthday show?
Oh, yes.
So anyway, here's 2 from Into the Fucking Coven. Why? Because we can. And because we play real metal here.
What is real metal?
We're going to find out in just a little while. Hey, stick around. Keep it locked. We still got Eric Iocca coming up. We got news. Going to try to get to events this week. We haven't done that in like weeks, man. I feel bad that we haven't done that. But
it has been a while.
It's just, there's so little time and so much to do. So when we come back, Eric Iocca from Audio Vault Entertainment. Do not go anywhere. Keep it locked right here on official fucking new radio. Knob in the Mutch.
Darkness, you can see the future is open and free. Touch your tail, leave a test me way. So the thing set up, so roll your destiny. Build your own a things and no attempt to take for me. Wreck your own a things and no relent to wreck for me. Until the end, there'll be no rest for me. Y'all lot a beat right behind them breast me way. Can me put me trust in a and him bless me way. Skills come sing the rest for me. Boom.
If I had to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when me say, oh yeah, oh yeah. If I had to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when me say, oh yeah, oh yeah. People living it day to day, say them not care about them name, but them hear me say, let water, love and go be afraid. No more war over language, God give way. Just imagine, gender no matter, color it no matter, who's skinny, who fatter. Yo, just imagine, no more conflict, no more captive, no more convict.
Then you woulda see the grass green about every side, but only fanatic them will come without them genocide. Army together, and then we a go right. Full force against all the evil side, then we a go do. Boom down them territory, put it on them. Boom down them territory, you we come again. Boom down them territory, then we bring peace and love in a hurry. Please.
If I had to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when me say, oh yeah, oh yeah. If I had to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when me say, oh yeah, oh yeah.
If given a chance to rule the world, wouldn't do it with love, we could.
If I rule the world, there'd be no more war, no, no. If I rule the world, there'd be no hunger. If I rule the world, it will be alright, yeah. If I rule the world, there'll be no man-made disease, no poverty and all pain release. Oh yeah. If I have to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when I say, oh yeah, oh yeah. If I have to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when I say, oh yeah, oh yeah. If I had to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when I say, oh yeah, oh yeah. If I have to rule the world, I start today. I start it right away. Here when I say, oh yeah, oh yeah.
People take the word fuck too seriously. Chill the fuck out, because fuck is a very fucking versatile fucking word. You could use it for just about fucking anything. Seriously. Don't fuck with fuck.
Hey, this is Maribel Blue from Kinky Magazine, and you're listening to officialfnradio.com.
Yep, that's what you're listening to. Quick shout-outs to Maribel Blue, Kinky Magazine. If you're in a band and you like a little album review or interview, you can talk to Maribel Blue out of New York for Kinky Magazine. She'll put you right in the magazine, man, and you get a little bit more exposure out in the New York area. So hit her up. Great fucking people, man. I've known Maribel for many, many moons. Met her years ago now, back when Evil Steve was still alive.
Damn.
So, very long time ago. That was Fear Nuttin' Band. You just heard from 2008, man. I can't believe it's been that long since that album came out.
Jesus.
The song was called Rule the World. It's off the album Yardcore. Everyone go pick that shit up. Get all three. They even have a fourth, I think. It's like sort of like a B-sides sort of album, rare stuff kind of shit. But the three major records is Yardcore, Move Positive, and then Vibes Love Revolution. They got a brand new record in the works. You know, as soon as that shit hits, I'm going to get it. I'll go to the show to get it, just so that I can. I love those fucking guys. I was there April the 2nd when they put out their Vibes Love Revolution CD. So that was 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. Maybe it's 2 years ago now. But anyway, go check them out. Fear Nothing Band. They're out of Worcester, Mass. Amazing fucking band. They've played Effin' Fest. They played Effin' Fest 3 years ago now. So good fucking times there. The 5 year or 6 year, 5 year, 5 year, 5 year. Yeah, they played the 5 and the 6 year.
Jesus.
They played the 5 year and the 6 year. They played 6 year at Cherry Street. And everybody was fucking jamming out to Fear Nothing, man. They played outside. Good fucking time.
That's a beautiful thing.
2 before that from Into the Coven, The Witching Hour, and Inner Strength, both brand new. Album's coming along well, yes?
Oh, yes. In fact, we're heading back into the studio this coming Sunday to finish up some leads with our new lead
I was
player.
going to ask you this. Because I talked about this a little bit on DIU TV, because they played Witching Hour on Sunday. And I was talking about, TJ from Lightsbane, T. Jankum from Lightsbane, is now Into the Coven. And it was kind of a shock to them. They didn't realize that it happened. And I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if they're going to go back to the studio now. Caller, you're on the air with Official Fucking New Radio. What's up?
What up?
Who this?
Who this is? Eric.
Eric?
You know who this is.
Eric, you bearded, beer-loving bastard.
Eric who?
That'd be me.
We're not supposed to talk to no Eric tonight. I thought we were talking to somebody cool. Mutch, I thought we were talking to somebody cool tonight.
I thought we were too. I could be wrong.
I'm sorry. You were misinformed.
Oh, man.
I told you that bullshit.
Fuck,
but
man. I am totally...
Next time you see him, better kick him in the teeth.
Yeah, man. I am disappointed now. Anyway, I'm almost as disappointed as listening to Lightsbane, It's pretty,
oh, yeah.
That's
almost. I know. I was just about to say that, too.
So what's up, dude?
Almost.
Dude, Eric Iocca from Audio Vault Entertainment. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
We're rocking and rolling, man. Kicking ass and taking names. Quick question before we get into the actual interview part. In your opinion, is rock dead?
Oh. I'd like to say that it's not. And actually, depending on what you would consider rock, if you wanted to say anything that's not computerized, commercialized, and just utter bullshit, like anything you would see on MTV or anything these days, then I would say no, it's alive and well. But according to mainstream, yeah, it's pretty fucking long gone.
All right.
Well, here's a question for you, though.
But from what I could tell here in the Connecticut music scene, it's alive and well.
All right, we're gonna get into that in a second. I ranted. Okay, I won't even throw you in there, Steve. I totally ranted for like 40 minutes.
Oh God!
On Gene Simmons saying that rock was dead, so I had to ask you that question. All right.
First off, man, fuck Gene Simmons.
Yeah, thank you. That's what we said.
Make sure you have blow paste.
Yes, use blow paste if you're gonna fuck Gene Simmons.
Who cares what he fucking thinks, man? He's the most commercial bastard out there.
No
He's
doubt,
a fucking whore.
Yeah, man. Everything has Kiss on it. Every fucking thing.
They even got a fucking football team now. They got like an arena football team.
I didn't know that. I didn't hear this.
Yeah, the L.A. Kiss.
Yeah.
The L.A. Kiss?
Yeah, the L.A. Kiss.
What?
How un-rock and roll is that?
It's so lame.
It's about as un-rock and roll as Paul Stanley's deformed ear.
It's about as un-rock and roll as Gene Simmons himself. All right. Anyway, let's move on because we could totally spend the entire evening bashing Gene Simmons and his dumb shit.
It's too easy.
Let's talk about some more important shit, dude. The reason I wanted to have you on the show is multiple reasons, but first and foremost, dude, you're doing like a fuck ton of fucking shows and events in the area. So let's talk about that real quick. Do you have like a running list of shows that are coming up for Audio Vault Entertainment?
Actually, we had like the last week of August and then all through September we had, I think, a total of 7 shows. I was aiming at like 16 maybe, but we ended up with that. One which is still a good run.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's been a busy month, but we've only got 2 left, which everybody listening and everybody who's not, you should be at those shows.
Whether you're listening live or listening on the podcast or the YouTube, what are the dates of those 2 events and who's playing?
September 19th over at Cherry Street, we got Stickpin, City of Iron, Mind Over Master, Sano Vision, and Buzzard Canyon. And then on the 20th, the very next day, over at the Downtown Cafe in Bristol, we got Sinners Inc., Core Rozic, Thunderforge, and an AC/DC tribute band called Bonfire.
Nice.
I've been hearing a lot of good things about Thunderforge lately too.
Yeah, and Core's
cool.
Core's definitely cool. He's a awesome rocker from New York. I've known Core a long time. Good dude.
Yeah, he had nothing good to say about you, but
yeah, well, who does? I mean, really. Come on.
Really?
We don't do anything real. We don't do anything real here, so it's
we're not
cool.
real enough.
We're not real enough, so I understand why Core's talking shit. I get it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so I hear that in Sinners Inc. there's some fine ass chick, right? Is that true?
Oh, that is very true.
Some smoking ass babe, right? Is she like the singer, right?
Yeah, and she can sing, man. She can. Not just a gimmick, no. She's got some pipes on her.
Oh hell yeah, she does.
Yeah, but we don't care about the pipes. We want to talk about boobies.
Oh well, yeah. Of course. I mean, that's what makes the world go round, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. Pretty sure. Now, I wanted to.
That's my check.
I wanted to double check and make sure your elephantiasis is doing okay.
You're keeping it in check, right?
You're keeping that in check. You're taking your medication. We don't want your balls to swell.
Yeah. I mean, well, they are. I mean, there's just no stopping it. My balls just keep getting bigger as we speak.
Okay, so
which in turn, like, has affected my stature.
Right.
As everyone knows, I'm a pretty short guy, and it's only because my balls and my cock are so fucking big.
Right. They hang so low that they stunted your growth.
Okay, so have you thought about hiring someone to walk behind you with a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, you should have some. You should have.
Exactly.
You should hire someone to carry your nuts.
Mhm. I know. I've been looking to fill that position.
Nut carrier.
Anybody wants to, interested? Yeah. Anyone interested? Open applications.
Well, do you have applications available anywhere?
Like I don't use the small urinal, the lower urinal in public bathrooms because I'm short. I do it because my cock is so fucking big it just hangs that low.
Well, yeah. I mean, your balls would dip in the water. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, and other people's piss, and who wants that?
Now the other
some guy wants to eat the big white mint in the urinal later, and it's got my balls all over it.
Yeah, it's got you just want to dip your balls in it. I understand. I get it. Now, the other really important question I want, because you brought it up. I did not bring this up. You brought it up. Something about a tranny?
Yeah. Well.
All right. Well, we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk
keep that for a later date.
All right. We don't have to talk about it. So let's actually talk about like the important shit, the stuff that matters. Obviously, you've done 5 shows, you got 2 left. Let's talk about being a promoter, because I don't know that everyone understands what that means. So, can you tell us a little bit about what it is that you do to book these shows and like what it all entails?
Well, first off, if anybody wants to become a promoter, anybody could, but I would not recommend it. It fucking sucks dick, man.
All right, well now you have to elaborate a little bit, because all right, so why does it suck dick? What's the problem?
It's like babysitting, really. You think about it this way, like you set up one show and you've got say 5 bands on there, an average of 4 to 5 bands. You're dealing with like 25 fucking different people, different personalities, different schedules, different, whatever. And it gets to, sometimes it's pretty easy. Sometimes it gets to be a real fucking headache, man. Nobody wants to play the times that they're set at. Everybody wants to change for one reason or another, and work schedules and whatnot. So you're constantly working around that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, to me, that's one of the worst things for me as far as putting together shows is dealing with the lineup, because you're right, man. Nobody wants to open and nobody wants to close. I mean, it's just that simple. Nobody wants to do those two spots.
Exactly. If you got like 5 bands, like, third and fourth are pretty much sweet spots. Second's pretty good as well, but nobody wants to play first. Nobody wants to play last. And so you're constantly trying to please everybody, but still displeasing other people at the same time. And you just you book a show a month in advance, and then you got a month's worth of promotion, and you also got a month's worth of fucking going back and back and forth. And so that's why I pretty much stopped publicly posting at times, because it's constantly changing.
Right. Until the day.
And also because people only show up at a certain time for one band, and then they leave, and it's like, fuck that. No, get there early. So I'm just not even gonna tell you when your favorite band's going on.
Yeah, get there early and stay there late. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
and like last show, the Kalima show, the big one. I really wanted to showcase the smaller bands like Physics of Demise, who were really, really good, but they could be like the black sheep of the here. Like, nobody really, gives them a hand. And, so I wanted to with that in the middle, just so I could show, because I think it's awesome.
Is it just me, or is he breaking up really good?
Yeah.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah, you were... beginning of the conversation, everything was great. So go back to wherever you were standing and stand there. Put your arm up in the air. Get some tinfoil.
Okay.
Man.
Wave it all around.
Yeah. So
So I put the smaller bands in the middle. I put Lightspan and Continuum on first, in hopes that, for one, it was going to draw people in early. Two, that the smaller bands were actually going to get showcased. Because I know everybody was expecting the smaller bands to be on first and get them out of the way, and then, get on with the bigger bands. But I want to take a different approach to it. And people at the show were bitching at me, like, why would you put the smaller bands in the middle? I was like, well, you have to ask that question. You're part of the problem of the fucking scene.
Yeah, exactly.
No doubt. And, I actually kind of agree with the thought process. And I'm sure Continuum enjoyed it immensely, because then they could drink. Because
Yeah. Definitely.
I know Continuum really well.
And TJ from Lightsbane is recently back on the wagon. So I mean, yeah, I'm sure he threw down quite a few.
Sure.
Oh god,
sure.
yeah.
No,
got to play early and get smashed the rest of the night.
It's interesting because people get all pissed off because you do this, and it's like, well, look, man, how else are these poor fucking schlubs, and I use that term lovingly, how are these poor schlubs going to get exposed to a larger audience unless, as a promoter, you actively say, fuck it, I'm putting them where I'm putting them, and if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, these bands, constantly are playing first or last because they're smaller, quote unquote. They don't have the larger draw, quote unquote. But that's because they're always first or last. I mean,
Right, exactly.
So, all right. So, I mean, when you...
And that was the whole point of shows all at once, too. Wanted to...
Breaking up again there, Eric. And now it's worse.
Right, sorry.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Now it's good. I don't know.
Well, okay. I don't know. I lifted my leg a little bit, only because I was peeing.
Oh, so your phone saw your balls and got
right,
scared.
it got scared.
Well, that was the whole point of setting up all these shows all at once like this, because it was kind of a crazy idea that I had, that I wanted the bands on each bill to not necessarily promote the show that they were on, but promote a different show.
And how did that work out? Because I was going to ask that. That's the question that I wanted to know. How did that work out? I mean, did it work in the thought process that you thought it was going to?
the thought process was to get these bigger bands, these more well-known bands, to kind of, support each other instead of, everybody's talking about supporting the scene, but nobody, really does it. They're all just talking about support my band, but I wanted them to support each other. And all in all, there was a few that did, but then overall, I'd say it was a little bit it was lackluster. It wasn't as well as I thought it was going to go. There was a few that did share the other events, and then there was some that didn't share their event, much less anyone else's.
Now, when a band does that, I mean,
that was kind of half expectant.
When a band doesn't promote the show that they're on, that you put together, because I mean you have a day job, right? I mean, you have a regular job besides Audio Vault. Okay, so this isn't like your moneymaker. I mean, this isn't how you're living. When a band,
no, I thought it would be. I got into this because I thought I was going to get like money and bitches and power and all that. I haven't seen any of it yet.
The only thing you got are the big balls.
Yeah, now you just got big balls. So when a band doesn't promote, their own show, let alone somebody else's, I mean, how likely are you to book them again on another future audio? Because you're always doing shit. I mean, you're always putting on shows. How likely are you to consider them as a band to put on again?
Yeah, it depends on the band. Like a lot of the bands on like the string of shows I've worked with before, and I'm a fan of them, and I won't book a band unless I'm a fan. In fact, I book bands purposely because I am a fan of them. That goes with like small time touring bands as well, and even bands that I have to pay a guarantee on. I don't mind paying a guarantee because I like that band. I'll that shit. And if anybody else comes to it, I don't give a fuck. But if bands aren't promoting themselves, then like if it's my first time working with them and they're not promoting, then I probably won't book them ever again.
So basically, a band is doing itself a great injustice by being lazy, for lack of a better term, and not promoting.
Yeah,
and you know what? You're not alone. I mean, I see Sarah from Cherry Street on a regular basis with events, like telling the bands, because she doesn't give a fuck. She'll tell you straight up. Just telling these bands, like, yo, promote, like, invite motherfuckers, like, where are you? Like, this is your show,
Yeah, Sarah's no bullshit at all. I love Sarah. When bands don't promote, the first way is when I see that they join the Facebook event page 2 days before the show. So it tells me not only did they not take and they have not promoted whatsoever, but they're just not taking themselves seriously. No one else is going to either. You don't.
Right. Yeah. They're not. Yeah, they're not taking themselves. I mean, look, we all get it. I mean,
and then I'll see a post every now and then that says, "Hey, if you're not doing anything Friday, come see my band." It's like, what do you mean if you're not doing anything Friday? It should be, no, this is what you're doing Friday.
Right.
Exactly. And they should be saying that weeks ahead.
Sure. And and without overkilling it, because there are bands too, like, not necessarily on your shows per se, but I've come across it where it's like overkill. Like it's just totally too much. There's a fine line. The other thing I notice is like a lot of newer bands focus their attentions on the Facebook, but they're not going out to other events where they could totally, like, it's a guarantee that you're going to find like-minded motherfuckers because you're going to other local fucking metal events, and you can actually put something in their hand and say, yo, I'm from ABC band, and I'm playing next fucking week right here at this fucking location. You should come out and check it out.
Yeah. There are a lot that I regulars that I see at a lot of shows.
Oh, totally.
I don't ever go out unless I'm at a show either of my own or just whatever, just a show. Like, I want to go to shows. That's the only time I ever leave the house.
Right.
And also a lot of the regulars, like Tony Furla from Dream of Scipio, he's at a lot. I mean, there's a lot of guys, there's Drew from Physics of Minds, he's always at Cherry Street. Walter
Right.
from Insano Vision, he's always there as well.
Sure, the guys from Cyperna, you see them all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Members of Eyes, I see them all the fucking time. Yeah, I get it, man.
Yeah. And it's like, some bands kind of think of it as like, kind of kissing ass, going out to other shows and being like, hey, come check out my show. Like they just, a lot of them feel like it's almost like they're imposing, like I'm only out here to promote my band or anything like that. But that's not really the case. For the most part, everybody's kind of supporting each other, but it's always good. Like you can't expect people to come out to your show if you don't go out to their show. Why would they?
Absolutely, man. It's one of the main reasons that the F and Fest is kind of the last OFNR Presents show, because of just that reason. I feel guilty asking people to come to my show if I can't make it out to theirs.
Yeah.
And not everyone feels that way, unfortunately, but they should. I mean, at the end of the day, how many times we hear, people crying about how the scene is so bad, and the scene, nobody supports each other. But those are the same people that don't go to any other shows but their own. They play and then they leave. You know what I mean? Like that's what I see more often than not.
It's like they don't even want to be at their own show.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, at the end of the day, why continue to do this if it's such a pain in the balls? If the payout for you as a promoter is probably pretty slim. I mean, nobody's making millions of dollars. Let's be honest.
Well, we're not Gene Simmons.
Yeah, we're not Gene Simmons. So what's the reason? Why do you do this? Why do you continue to do this?
'Cause I'm a fucking music fan.
Best reason I've ever heard.
First and foremost, that's always what it's about. I'm a fucking fan.
Right.
And even when it comes to local bands, man, I think there's more local talent, in the underground scene than there is in mainstream.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
So,
there's no fucking question as far as I'm concerned.
Not at all. So like every band that I book, man, I fucking treat them like rock stars, dude. I'm an actual fan of theirs, and I'm like stoked to have them. I'm stoked to see their set, and that's why I put the whole fucking show together. And I pick every fucking band. Like it's very, very rare that you'll ever see me put a post saying, "Hey, I'm looking for any band willing to play."
Right.
Like the band, unless there's like a last minute cancellation.
Right.
Any band that I book, I'm a fan of, and I want to see the shit.
So my next question then is, if there was any band, not necessarily in the local scene, but any band ever that you could book on an Audio Vault show, who would you absolutely love to? Who would you absolutely like kill to fucking have on an Audio Vault Entertainment Presents showcase?
Oh man,
you got to pick one though.
Just one.
Just one.
All right, just one. If they could still be around, that I would book would be Nirvana.
Nice.
I know I'm going to get some haters for this. I know a lot of people are like, Nirvana out of all the bands in the world.
Right.
All the great fucking talented bands. You're going to pick Nirvana? And yes, I am. Because, like, I grew up in a household, like, constant music all the time. Different genres and everything. But right about the age of 11, Nirvana, for some reason, fucking grabbed me. And after that, that's why I started learning how to play guitar. That's when I got interested in music business in the first place. Because Kurt was always talking about how the music business is just this huge scam and everything. And I started looking into why. Started studying music business on my own. And, yeah, it is a scam.
Yeah.
He was right. But, but that's where my whole interest in music in general just, sprouted from. So I would love to do a Nirvana show. And I would love to do it in a small bar somewhere like Perry.
Yeah, total dude. That would be so fucking insane. Holy shit.
That would be so killer.
Oh my god. Now I wanted to ask because there was a post I had read today, actually. From I want to say it was from Randy from Imperium Mortis. Discussing promoters and not necessarily. Like there was a lot of love for yourself and Jesse James Bellafiore, but there was this sort of, don't you hate it when promoters don't do their job? So I kind of wanted to talk to you about that. Like, what do you think? Because you did get quite a bit of love as far as, you kind of know what is going on. What do you think a promoter's job is at the end of the day? Because I feel like a lot of bands put a lot of pressure on the promoter to take a lot of the pressure off themselves to promote. Like, look, we're not Gene Simmons. We'll go right back to that. None of the bands here are at that level. Just that simple. So it's not like you can say, well, we're playing and you got to come and see us and everybody's going to come. It just doesn't, sure, there's the Kalimas of the world who everybody's going to go out and see them because we don't get a chance to see them very often. But at the same breath, I mean, so what do you consider to be, as a promoter, what is your job entail? How do you do this so well?
All right, first off, as a promoter, I have X amount of friends on Facebook. Okay, that's the main way of promoting these days, I still go out and I hand out flyers. I do the old school, guerrilla tactics of promoting, and I love doing that, actually. I fucking hate online.
Speaking of that, the guy that does your flyers is a dick.
Yeah, he's a real douche.
Whoever taught him how to do flyers really sucks.
Yeah, next time you see that guy, fucking punch him in the fucking teeth, man. That guy misspelling shit.
Fuck him without blow paste.
Yeah, missing fucking addresses and shit. That's totally fucked. All right, anyway.
Yeah, it's so amateurish. but okay, so everybody knows the main way of going about promoting these days is through social media. And I have X amount of friends on Facebook. And I can only reach out to X amount of friends. So once it gets to that limit, that's it. And nobody's coming to the show to see me. They're coming to see the band. Right. So the bands need to promote themselves because they're not fans of fucking me. They're fans of the band. Why are you not promoting? Like, you should be just as stoked about playing the show as I am, or as anybody else is. And so, it's it's such a sore subject to me. I fucking hate it. I hate it when bands don't promote themselves.
Yep.
When they aren't excited about just being in a band in the first place.
So, I guess we go back to the question. Because there seems to be a disconnect where certain bands think that, because you're quote unquote the promoter, and not you necessarily, but promoters, because you're the quote unquote promoter, it's your job to get as many motherfucking people at the show as possible. And in a way, I agree. But I think you're right on the money, man. It's not like they're coming to see Audio Vault Entertainment or Eric Iocca. They're coming for the band because of the bands. They're coming for them. So if the bands aren't interested or not thrilled to fucking be playing the show, not promoting it, then who's gonna give a fuck?
Right, exactly. And I like I said, I can only reach so far. After that, it's up to you. It's up to the band. And if they're not willing to promote themselves, then why the fuck am I willing to promote them as well?
Right. It's a two-way street. Everybody's got to work together.
You can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped or doesn't want to help themselves.
Sure, I agree.
So when, at the end of the night, when I gotta hand them $30 because fucking nobody showed up, like, I don't really see that as my fault. I see that as their fault. And you know, it's not even like a bad thing. Like, we still had a good show. I enjoyed myself. Everybody that was there enjoyed themselves. But you know what? There'd be a lot more people there to enjoy themselves if the bands fucking pitched in and did a little something too and promoted.
Right.
Or else, why are you in a band?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If you're not stoked to fucking be playing.
Why are you trying to play out? Because you want people to hear your music, right? You want to get fucking people there to hear your music. They're not here to hear me talk.
Now, is there a band here locally that you would book any given day? So like X band comes to you and says, "We want to do another show." I mean, I'm sure there's a ton, but like if you had to pick one band that you would work with any given day because they're always, you know, top notch, who do you pick?
I'd have to go with Kalima.
Yeah. I cannot disagree with you there.
One of my favorite bands ever. I like them more than I like a lot of big national bands. I think, you know, and for one of their members to be living in Florida, and they get a hold of me and say, "Hey, you know, I'm coming up for the weekend. You know, let's put a show together." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I'm like, you know, if I already had a show going on that day and somebody was just, you know, on stage and the guys just showed up with gear and said, "Hey, we want to play," I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, hold on a second." Pick the other band and be like, "Go on."
Right.
Do your thing, man. Because those guys are so fucking tight, especially for having a member out of state where he just flies up a weekend. They practice once and they fucking play a show, and they're like, so technically incredibly tight. Oh man, those guys are badass.
Not only that, I mean, you know, yes, and I will never ever take anything away from their musical prowess. They're ridiculous. They fill the room. They know how to fill a fucking room, and maybe it's because they don't.
Yeah,
maybe they don't play as often here in the state as some of these other bands, but it's unbelievable.
Right.
Like, it's really incredible. Every time I've ever seen them play, the place is mobbed. It's fucking mobbed.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's nuts.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, and again, you know, I'm not harping on any one band in particular, but I think a lot of bands can learn a lot just from looking at a band like Kalima, who only plays, you know, once every couple months, once every 6 months, once in a while. It makes it all that more special for me as a fan to want to go see them, because I haven't seen them in 6 months. Holy shit, they're playing? Dude, I need to get to that show. I gotta find a way.
Yeah. Yeah, because you get the bands, I mean, they're great and all, but they play like every weekend. So people get in this mindset that, like, oh, you know, I can't catch them this weekend because fucking, you know, Sons of Anarchy is on or whatever, you know, fucking wash my hair or whatever. They come up with fucking excuse not to be there, you know, and be like, oh, I'll just catch them next, because I know they're going to be playing next weekend.
Right.
But like bands like Dead by Wednesday and Kalima, where they only play a local show, you know, once or twice a year, if that. So then you know you need to be there because you won't see them again for a long time.
Right.
And that's, you know, whether it's intentional or not, that's a good fucking strategy. You know, you gotta, you know, the fans what they want, just give them a little bit and then take it away. You know, and starve them a little bit. Let them crave it, you know, and then come back in a few months and then do it again, you know. And that's a good way to, you know, drop the limp, because otherwise, yeah, they'll be sitting at home in their fucking sweatpants going, oh, I'll catch them next weekend. And then that weekend comes and they're like, oh, I'll catch them next weekend. And then pretty soon they're never at any of your fucking shit.
Right. It becomes, it's a supply and demand kind of thing. If you supply it way too often, the demand goes way down. If you supply it every now and again, you know, make the show special. Now, that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, every one of your shows, is chock full of different bands. And I assume that's on purpose, obviously. But, I mean, it's my thought that, like, you make each show a spectacle. That's how you get people to come out. You do something that's different and special. What's the thought?
Yeah.
How do you go about figuring out who goes on what bill? And like, how do you figure that out? Like, how do you figure out who's gonna play what show where?
Well, again, I don't book a band unless I'm a fan of them. So that's number one. If I like them, I'm gonna play the show. And if nobody else likes them, I don't really care because I want to see their set. Yeah, that's number one. But I try to get bands that fit in the same genre, have a similar sound, because when you start mixing bands up too much, you get either a very weird crowd or no crowd at all.
Right.
If you're doing like a rock and then you throw a couple metal on, people are gonna be like, I don't know about that.
Right. Well, rock is dead anyway, so don't worry about it. But no, I totally.
Yeah, it's weird. You can put a bunch of rock bands, or one or two rock bands on a metal show, and nobody cares. The metalheads are like, yeah, sure, well, listen to it. But if you put I'm sorry, that's the other way around. If you put a metal band on a rock show, then the straight up rock dudes are like, fuck that. But if you put a rock band on a metal show, metalheads are like, yeah, okay, I'll listen to it.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I've seen shows, and I recount one in particular. It was a few years ago now. It was Crossing Rubicon's CD release show, and I love, dude. Crossing Rubicon's a great fucking band, amazing. Okay, and Continuum opened for Crossing Rubicon, and
that's gotta be weird,
dude. It blew my fucking mind because look. There's a big difference there. And I'm not saying, like, both bands are amazing in their own right. But music genre-wise, huge difference. So, like, you start with Continuum, and you get your face just ripped right off with no fucking quarter, no fucking mercy. And then Crossing Rubicon comes on. And I've said this numerous times, both to Scott and to Continuum folks, because, they're all good friends, and everything's cool, and I love them both. But it kind of makes Crossing Rubicon look weaker only because fucking Continuum is so fucking crushing that then you turn around and you look at and it's like, man, it's just such a fucking dichotomy, man. It's such a total difference. But, the show is still awesome. I still had a fucking great time. And Agrippa from the Metal Syndicate, when he does his Diversity of Metal Fest, you see this happens. It's a mix-up of stuff, but I totally agree with you. Like you could throw a rock band, like one or two rock bands on a metal show, and usually people aren't going to be too pissed unless it's like really soft rock shit. If they rock, as long as they rock and shred a little bit, everything will be all right. Try to put a fucking metal band on a rock show, and the rock heads are going to be like, yo, this is way too brutal for me, man. This is just not, So
my vagina's hurting.
My vagina's got sand in it, and it hurts, and
can't take it.
I can't take the sand in my vagina. So okay,
it wasn't bleeding. It wasn't bleeding before Continuum came on, but then they made it bleed, and
they made my vagina bleed. And I think they'd be proud to do that shit too. Anywho, so the next question I have, because this I think is a myth, and I know you're gonna kind of get a laugh at this one. Some folks out there feel like the promoters are making all the cash, and the bands aren't getting all the cash. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, the promoter, they're making all the money. So I need you to. I know you're gonna dispel this myth. Look, I've done my fair share of promoting shows and booking shows and shit. I usually leave with less money than I started with.
Oh, every time.
Yeah, every fucking time I've ever put on a show. It's just that way. I don't usually walk away with money. It just doesn't work that way. Unless it's for some charity event or something.
Money?
Yeah.
I've heard rumors of this mythical object.
This mythical object. So let's talk about that a little bit. I mean, as the promoter Aren't you rolling in the
That's
dough,
that,
bro?
like, unicorns part?
So you're not rolling in the money? I mean, there's a meme going around right now where it's like two people looking at a stack of cash. Oh, we had such a great night, but now we have to pay the bands. So, I mean, we got to dispel this rumor because I don't think it's fair.
Far from it. Far from
For
it.
promoters like yourself who work really fucking, dude, you work really hard. And that's before you answer. I gotta give you props, man. You work fucking really hard, dude, to put on shows. For a second there, you were doing so many fucking shows. My head was turning because I'm the dick who does all your fucking flyers. I was like, God damn it! It's like a dozen flyers later. It's like, holy shit. But I mean, you work really hard, but you're not rolling in money.
No, not at all. I'm rolling the shit. But even before I answer that, I gotta thank you for doing all those flyers and putting up with all my bullshit all the time.
Ah, come on.
But, I'm hitting you up constantly with lineup changes and fucking drop this band, put this one on. Fuck, I don't like this background. You fucking suck at this. You can't fucking tell, you dyslexic fuck.
That's
You wrote Cox instead of Cooks. What's wrong with you, you dumb fuck?
Yeah. Nobody caught that until like a month or so later.
Dude, you wrote Cox. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck, I forgot to know. Shit.
But no, we're not rolling in the money whatsoever. In fact, I lose money more often than I would make money because, for one, like, yeah, I'd like an even cut with the band, but if I got 4 bands on a bill, we're split it 5 ways. I can get a little bit of something, but a lot of the times, every show is a gamble. It's a little bit of a hit and miss, and we might not get as good a turnout as I was hoping for. And if I got to send bands away with like $30, $20, because it was a shit turnout, then I'll give up my cut, divvy that up, and then a lot of times on top of that, I'll even come out of pocket, pay them a little bit more to where I feel comfortable sending away with.
Right.
And then I got to pay my fucking hard tax.
Right. Absolutely. And
Yeah,
again, and like I was saying earlier, 90% of the shows I've ever put on, I always walk away with less money than I started with.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So,
at least 90%.
So now that's going to be my next question, since we're discussing the monetary issue of paying bands. How do you... I've done this a lot of different ways. I got to a point where, look, if you leave before the end of the night, if your band leaves before, you don't get paid, period. Mm-hmm. So my question to you is, how do you work it? I mean, how do you figure out who gets what?
Well, I always make it an even split between the bands and myself. And again, if I don't feel comfortable that, like, I think that the bands would be happy with what they're going to take home, then I'll give them my split as well and divvy that up between the bands. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind not making money at a show, because I put the show together because I wanted this show.
Right.
And I wanted other people to come see the show, and I wanted them to have a good time. And if there's, fucking drunken smiles on people's faces at the end of the night, then I feel like I did my job. And, but if a band leaves, like the entire band leaves before the end of the show, then, depending, I guess there's some bands that brought, some people and then just left and took all the people with them. And I'm like, well, fuck those guys then. But, I've actually got a secret stash here left for a couple bands that had to be for different reasons, before the end of the show, that I'm gonna, next time I see them, I'm gonna paint. But yeah, if a band leaves for the end of the show, it's just, I think, unprofessional of them. What the fuck? Why'd you even come then?
Yeah. No, seriously.
Like, if you want to play for free, say that up front, and then I can divvy up your fucking your account with everybody else's, and give all the other bands your cut. That's always cool. you want to play for free. But if if you leave before the end of your set, or before the end of your show, just because you're a dick and you got better things to do, well, then fuck you.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and those 9 times out of 10, those are the same motherfuckers that cry about how bad the scene is and how there's no support and nobody cares and all that.
I always request they leave at least one fucking guy behind. Someone to stick around. It could be a trooper. Check out the other bands and fucking.
Well, yeah, because some people do have work early in the morning, this, that, and the other, whatever.
Sure.
But
right, and I try to schedule their set times around that.
Right,
I understand that, and which is why I'm constantly fucking resetting set times.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Try to accommodate as many people as I can.
Absolutely. Well, at the end of the day, you accommodate until it becomes like, listen, it is what it is, and this is your set time, and if you're not going to play, then you're not going to play. There's another band that wants that spot. I mean, it is what it is. At least that's how I just get to that point where it's like, you know what? Enough's enough. I've accommodated as much as possible, as much as humanly possible. Yeah, and you try to be fair and you try to be reasonable, but sometimes it gets so arduous. And this is again one of the reasons that I'm stepping out of the promoting and booking arena. I mean, one, I just don't have the time. Two, I don't go to enough shows to feel to not feel guilty about asking people to come to mine. But at the end of the day, I mean, the reason it's so fucking painful is getting bands, keeping those bands, making sure they don't pull out, making sure they want, the set time that you give them, making sure that they're actually going to bring, like you said, it's like babysitting. And it's thankless. It's a fucking thankless job, man. It's and that's why
it really is.
And that's why I turn.
And I know a lot of bands give me the whole fucking I got to work in the morning or whatever, so they can get a better time slot. Don't think I don't fucking know your trick.
This isn't your first rodeo.
I fucking know. But I still got to give you the benefit of the doubt because I'm a fucking nice guy like that. Otherwise, I could just tell you, well, fuck you, then you can't play. I'll get somebody else. But no, I'm a nice guy, so I'll try to rearrange things and accommodate, you, and possibly piss off everyone else but I can't say, all shit, you don't have to work at the hour.
Right.
But, and actually, while we're on this subject here, I got to give a shout out to fucking Goat Herder. Some of my favorite fucking dudes in the world, man. Great guys, awesome band. But last weekend, last Friday, they had to back out of the show because their guitarist Joey fucking tore his hand up at work.
Yeah, I saw a picture posted.
I had actually heard, and this is just rumor and speculation, that he actually tore it up masturbating. But that's a different story. Go ahead, finish your story.
Well, it's quite possible. But either way, he required stitches, so he's beating it that hard. Might want to lay off a little bit, Junior.
Yeah, I've heard of rough sex, but not rough masturbation.
But no, like Nick called me right away. As soon as he found out about it, and said, "Hey, like 3 days before, he's like, hey, fucking Junior fucked up his hand. We can't play. Fuck, terribly sorry." Hey, those guys have always been super fucking professional and always on time and never argued about their set time, nothing. Love these guys. And, but even though they had to cancel the show, they all still showed up at the show, to support the other bands. They could have easily sat home and ate Cheetos and fucking masturbated, but no, they were all still there at the show.
Well, they didn't want stitches either, though.
What's that?
They didn't want stitches from masturbating too much.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean,
no. If you get stitches from masturbating, you're doing it wrong.
Well, unless you're into pain, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're into that. I don't know. All right, so let me ask you this one then. What? Going back in time. Now, first of all, we didn't ask this question because I guess I gotta ask this first. How long has Audio Vault Entertainment been Audio Vault Entertainment? How long have you been doing this?
Audio Vault's been around 2 years under the Audio Vault name. I've been booking shows for probably about 5 years now.
Right on. So, in those...
a lot of that was out in Illinois, where I just came from. Which anybody that wants to bitch about fucking scene being dead or not being a scene in the first place, you don't know where I just came from, man. I was out in the middle of the fucking stick, dude, like in the cornfield. There wasn't another fucking promoter for 100 miles away. There wasn't shows going on ever.
Okay, I have to ask this question because, you know, knowing that you moved out here from somewhere else, why the fuck would you come to Connecticut?
Yeah, that's a really good question, Steve. That's a really fucking good question, man. Why the fuck would you come to Connecticut, man?
Because I lived out here in the later 90s, and at the time I was probably 16, 17 years old. And I remember having amazing fucking music. There was like Toads, there was all these other little holes in the walls where like everybody was playing all the time. Most of them I couldn't get into because I was underage. And now that I am age, well over age now, unfortunately, yeah, I decided like, fuck, Connecticut's got a fucking good music scene, and I'm gonna fucking pack up operations out there. And I haven't been disappointed at all. Like, people still come out to shows, tons of bands. I mean, there's always something going on.
This is true. This is true.
People that bitch about never anything going on. It's like, well, you're just not getting off the couch. There's always something.
They're not even looking at Facebook because it's all over Facebook.
Yeah, or just go to metalsyndicate-ct.com. I mean, they list every fucking show, or Alternative Control. They list all the shows too.
Yeah.
So my question then, knowing now that you've been doing Audio Vault Entertainment here in Connecticut for 2 years, best show, worst show?
Oh, man. You know, I have my personal favorite, not in terms of, you know, monetary gain or turnout or anything like that. But I would have to say one of my favorites, well, any show I've done with Collie, I've done like, I think 3 of them now. Those were fucking top, dude. Those are so good. One of my favorites, aside from turnout wise, I would say I did a show not this last December, but the one before that, with a bunch of stoner rock bands, stoner metal bands, like the Midnight Ghost and Mind Over Master, Vision was there, Wasted Theory. Like, that was a fun trip, and that was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed that. You know, we probably had maybe, I don't know, 50 people there. So not the greatest turnout ever, but I had a blast, you know, and so did everyone else that was there. And I'd say that was one of my favorites.
All right, now worst show that you can remember. Worst show that you can remember.
Worst show that I've done here in Connecticut?
Yeah.
The worst show I've ever done here in Connecticut actually did not even happen.
That doesn't count.
That could be a bad show.
That's a bad show. That doesn't count. That never even happened. I'm talking show that happened.
Well, let me tell you about this show.
Okay, go ahead.
I had 2 touring bands on a package, right? And the first time they hit me up, it was like a Monday. And I was like, fuck that, man. I'm a fan of your band. I have been for a long time. But I just can't do a guarantee on a Monday night. There's no way. I was like, hit me up next round, man, and I will fucking take whatever date you give me. So the next time it hit me up, of course it's a fucking Tuesday. And I'm like, you motherfuckers, man. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to stick to my word. I'll fucking sign the contracts, and we'll do a Tuesday show. And so we do. And since I was Tuesday, I figured, why not make it a Taco Tuesday? Because first off, they're going to be bands. They're bands that I knew were going to be hard to draw, because it's not quite, you know, like really heavy, like death metal and things like that. It's like kind of king down here, and these guys are not. So they're more of a core band, metalcore. So I decided to take a chance on it. You know, I'm a fan and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So since I was Tuesday, I decided I'm going to go out and buy like $300 worth of fucking taco meat and, you know, fixings and shit, and serve free tacos to try to draw people into the show. And the day before the show, I fucking end up losing my job. I just bought like $300 worth of fucking taco shit. The day of the show, we get a fucking snowstorm. We got like a foot and a half of snow. And the band's calling me from New York, and they're like, hey, it's really coming down, man. What's going on here? What should we do? I'm like, you know, I don't want you to fucking miss any other dates on your tour because you got stuck here in fucking bumfuck Connecticut. So just head through, man. Fucking go to your next stop. I'll cancel the show. And I ended up eating fucking tacos for 3 months, you know, by myself. Suck dick. And I still paid them the full guarantee.
Wow. Damn. Wow.
So,
all right, so yeah, you know what? I'll accept that answer. Mutch, you'll accept that answer?
Absolutely.
Outstanding. All right, look, we've only got a few more minutes, a few more questions. One of my favorite questions that I've asked so many fucking people over the 8 years of doing this: if I were to give you an iPod for a month, and you can have it for a month, and you cannot delete any fucking thing on that iPod, you got to give it back to Mutch and I. What silly random shit that you might be embarrassed about am I going to find on that motherfucking iPod?
Well, it depends. What kind of iPod is it? Like, do you have pictures? Because I'll put
No. I'm talking music. What crazy fucking out of the ordinary kind of music that you might be embarrassed by am I going to find? Like, as a for instance, I asked this question to the Into the Coven boys, and their drummer says, you know, Backstreet Boys. We had Lady Gaga. What was that, last week or the week before?
Yep.
What kind of crazy shit might we find on there that might be unexpected or quote-unquote embarrassing?
All right, man. I'm going to come clean with you here, Knob. Mutch. I don't say this often. There's probably maybe 2 people in the world that I've sworn to secrecy, but, you know, I like you guys, so I'll go ahead and tell you.
Yeah, nobody's listening anyway. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah. I am a fucking big fan of Justin Timberlake. Yeah, I said it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, hey, you had the balls to come up.
This is the reason why, because back when I was a youngster, like, I grew up with a lot of Michael Jackson in my house, and it just really reminds me of some, like, earlier Michael Jackson stuff. So, you know, which he even, like, came out and said publicly, like, yeah, it's fucking love Michael Jackson. I'm like, motherfucker, me too. You know, and I don't know, I just like him. I think he's a fucking talented dude. You know, his acting and his music. So, you know, not in sync, not by any means, no. But Justin Timberlake on his own, yeah. So, yeah, you'd probably get some of that on there as well as dick pics.
Dick pics. Lots of dick pics.
Yeah.
Your dick?
I'm a fan of those.
Your dick or other people's dicks? Because you just said you're a fan of dick pics. That's really strange.
Well, you know, mine.
I'm
a big fan of my dick.
You're a big fan.
Well, again, he admits it.
Well, hey, you know. So are you worried having all these dick pics, like, on your phone and shit? Like, recently, celebrities got hacked. The cloud, the magical cloud, got hacked, and all these. First of all, I've never seen these pictures. Anybody else? For all these people talking about,
I heard about it. I've been searching.
I know, right? I've been searching the shit out of it. Can't find a goddamn thing. Any concern over?
I'm wondering if this is just some sort of hoax,
right?
Because I haven't seen any. I didn't clear this with anybody. Like, what the fuck? Where's the Jennifer Lawrence pictures?
Any concern for your own? I mean, let's say you have, you know, some dick pics on your phone that are stored in the cloud somewhere. I mean, any concern that those could be released to the public? I mean, I know you're not a quote unquote famous person by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, it's still your dick being distributed.
No, not at all. No, fuck.
So
you're friends. Tell them all about me. My dick is awesome.
The next Audio Vault Entertainment, dick distribution. If you want to distribute your dick, hit up Audio Vote.
No penile plants
It'll
allowed.
be on the flyer, yeah.
Oh my! I am not putting. That's it. If you ask me to put your dick on a flyer, dude, I am not doing any more flyers for Audio Vote.
Imagine having to stare at that for a couple hours while you're fucking putting band logos on.
No.
Put them around the outside.
Put them around the outside of the cock.
I want a nice clear shot of my dick, like
Oh man.
right big up in front.
Jesus Christ.
That'll draw some people in.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I mean, who doesn't like a good dick every now and again?
Yeah, who doesn't? I mean, sometimes you just need it.
Just need it. All right, that's none of my
I mean,
business.
that's Lightsbane. That's how they keep going.
Well, we all know this. They admit it. So I mean,
They openly admit it.
I also Eyes also are fans of the dicks. The EOTD actually stands for Eat Only the Dick. Just so you know.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Just
yep.
in case.
A little known fact, but yeah.
Just in case you hadn't heard that, I'm the one who started that. So I'm just putting that down. All right. last little bit here. I'd like to kind of end it off on a high note. I've got a friend of mine, Mutch. You know this guy. You're talking about tacos. I got a guy like banging my door down. We got a guy here named Paco, and he wants to play a little game with you if you're down.
I'm down.
All right, let me go. Let him in.
I like playing with Taco. Pink one.
No, not Taco. Paco.
Oh, Paco? Oh, fuck Paco. I thought we were talking pink tacos here. I was like, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wild ones of all ages, I present to you the one, the only, the smelly ass himself, Paco.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Paco fucking Suave. It's time for Band Libs, man. Band Libs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Okay, so check it out, man. Mr. Iocca, man, from Audio Vault Entertainment, man, you're in for a real treat, man. We're gonna help you out here, and we know you need, like, an intern and some help. So I'm gonna ask for a couple words. Real quick, we're gonna go through this. You're gonna help us build a story, okay? I'm gonna make you think a little.
All right.
All right. So check this out, man. Here we go. Really easy. You know, it's a pretty short one. I tried to find the shortest one I could, because I know you're not very smart. Okay, I need a verb, right? I need a verb ending in ed. So like fucked or dicked. Or dicked.
That's what I was gonna say.
Fucked?
That was the first one that came to mind. Fuck.
Okay. All right, I need a place.
Your mom's house.
Hey man, you better get in line, man. There's a long fucking line at my mom's house. Okay, give me a noun, man. I need a person, place, or thing.
The table.
Table, okay. I need a verb, so that's like an action word, like kick or punch or
I know what a verb is, motherfucker. Damn.
stab.
Because I'm a voter.
Fuck.
I'm retarded.
Retarded.
All right. I'm gonna say fuck again. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Good call.
Okay. Now I need a verb
One
ending in
of my favorites.
a verb ending in ing.
Fucking.
This is gonna be a good story.
Fucking awesome.
Okay. I need another noun.
Grass.
Grass. Okay. Another.
Can't tell in like my backyard.
All right. Another verb ending in ed.
Shit.
Shitted. Okay.
Shitted.
How about another place?
The Eiffel Tower.
Okay, I need a number.
69.
That's a good fucking number.
Oh,
Man.
yeah,
All right, well, we're almost done too, by the way. I need another place.
Cherry Street Station.
I was hoping you would say that.
Oh, we're getting worldly on this one.
Okay, give me another noun, and then we only got like a couple more. So, a noun.
Oh.
How about
I'm gonna go
pussy?
with your mom again.
How about pussy?
Okay, yeah, pussy works.
All right, I need another number.
5.
Okay. A name of a person in the room. We could do Mutch, because he's in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
who
not.
doesn't want to do much?
Well,
I don't want to do much, man. I'm not gay. Okay, I need 2 more numbers. I need 2 more numbers. Just
too. 16 and 29.
Okay, so check this out. Here's the list of words that you chose, okay? We got fucked, your mom's house, table, fuck, fucking, grass, shitted, Eiffel Tower, 69, Cherry Street Station, pussy, 5, much, 16, and 29. So this right here, this is the story of a man of many things by Eric Iocca of Audio Vault Entertainment. Once upon a time, there fucked in your mom's house a man named Table. He was the fuck guy. He could fuck the night away. But then one day he got into an accident and lost the ability to fuck ever again. He was fucking when it happened. Go figure. A grass came out of nowhere and shitted him. He was in the Eiffel Tower for 69 months to recover. Then he went to Cherry Street Station to become the first ever pussy. After 5 weeks, he was fired. Then he met Mutch, and he got married to Mutch 16 days later, and they adopted 29 kids. This has been a story about a man of many things. My name is Paco Suave, and I'll see you guys next week. See you later. Bye.
Hey, Paco Suave. Thank you very much, sir. Damn, I got married again.
And adopted 29 kids?
Damn, do I look like Angelina Jolie?
What were you thinking?
Yeah, what the fuck were you thinking, homie?
Do I look like Angelina Jolie or Brad, whatever the fuck his name is?
Man, you didn't even want the first fucking 5 you ended up with.
Damn.
How'd you got 29 more?
I know, right? All right. Well, dude, it's been awesome talking with you. Thanks for playing along. Paco's always a trip. Of course, everybody should go check out the shows that you got left. Cherry Street Station next week or 2 weeks? The 19th, right?
19th, 2 weeks.
So the 19th at Cherry Street Station, and then the 20th at Downtown Cafe?
Yes, sir.
In Bristol.
Can I say one more thing here that I feel I need to say?
Yes.
Before I go?
Yes, please.
Dear friend of mine, I posted a couple things now here on Facebook about her. My friend Connie, who was like a huge supporter out in Illinois. She's kind of been with me since day one, since the very first show I ever booked. She was like a 70-some-year-old lady, drummer in his band, his punk metal band called the Feisty Sevens. Well, she died today. And this was like the biggest metalhead and the oldest metalhead I've ever met in my life. And she was cool shit. Used to bake bands, cookies, travel far and wide to go to fucking metal shows. She was the most vulgar old lady, just awesome. Like, anybody would have loved to have her as a grandmother. But she died today, so yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Connie and the Feisty Sevens.
Our condolences for your friend, and R.I.P. and you know, anytime we lose a fellow metalhead in our community, you know, it fucking sucks. So,
especially when that rare, man. How often are you gonna find a fucking 70-some-year-old lady,
right,
who just lives and breathes metal all day long? You know, she would not hesitate to fucking tell a band that they fucking sucked.
Nice.
They weren't up to her standards. That was what it was, and then that band would have to go home in the van that night, fucking, you know, heads down, like damn,
that old lady just fucking ripped us up, right? Seriously.
Her word was gospel.
Well, anyway,
yeah,
dude,
we miss you.
Thank you so much for taking some time out, hanging out with us tonight. Before you go, I need a breaker from you. You know, tell them your name. Tell them that you're from Audio Vault Entertainment. Tell them that they're listening to OFNR, and if you put a radio at the end, I'm going to kick you in the nuts.
This is Eric Iocca with Audio Vault Entertainment, and this is OFNR.
Beautiful. Eric, hey, man, thank you so much, dude. Keep up the really good work. I know it's a thankless fucking job, so we'll say thank you so much for supporting the scene and booking the shows and doing what you do, making sure that they get paid, even if you got to pay out, man. You know, you don't get enough fucking love and thanks for.
It happens more often than not.
For all that you do, and you know, we cannot appreciate what you do more. You know what I mean? It really is fucking awesome to know. that there's people like you out there who are true fans of this fucking state, true fans of the music scene. So much so that you're booking shows and making sure that these bands have places to play and with other bands, networking and all that fun shit. So thank you so much for everything you do, man.
No, thank you for being such a long time supporter of everything fucking music. You know, every genre. Like, you do more for the fucking scene than anybody else. You know, you and Sarah Andre, you know, you guys are fucking awesome. And thank you so much for giving, you know, an outlet for all of us fucking schmucks. And, but look for some very big things coming from Audio Vault Entertainment here in the very near future.
Outstanding. And if I don't make it out to your shows, best of luck. Hope everybody has a good time. Kick Korozik in the nuts for me. That would be awesome.
Will be. I was planning on it anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know,
I'll tell them it's from you.
Why not?
I'll tell them it's from you, and then I don't look like so much of an asshole.
I like it. And then I hope to see you out at FN Fest on October the 4th.
I'll be there.
If I have to pick you up, just let me know. I'll come and scoop you.
You may have to do that.
All right, Eric. Hey, thanks so much, dude. I'm going to play some fucking Kalima for you because I know you love them so much.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So, all right, bro. I'll talk with you. Thanks again for calling in and for spending some time with us tonight.
For real, man. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a good night.
I do the same, brother.
Later. And there you have it. Mr. Eric Iocca of Audio Vault Entertainment. I feel like I learned something.
I think so, definitely.
I thought it was a great interview. We're going to play 2 from Kalima. Play some Korozik in there, too. I know it's like way different music and stuff. But why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, why the fuck not, dude, right?
Very true.
We also have brand new Dead Fish Handshake coming up in just a little bit. Maybe I should play that next.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
I mean, should I play that brand new Dead Fish? I mean, people have been waiting for it.
Yeah, this is true.
It's brand, dude. When I say it's brand new, I mean it's out today.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean it's out today.
Today.
I got it yesterday from Rob, and he was like, "Dude, the only thing I ask is that you don't play it today because we got another radio station playing it." So I was like, "Okay, can I play it tomorrow?" He was like, "Fuck yeah, you can play it tomorrow." So I'm gonna play some fucking Dead Fish Handshake, some Kalima, some Korozik. I'll get the Kalima in next because I said to Eric that I would. And you'll keep it locked. We got news coming up, and then we'll be done. So keep it locked. It's official fucking new radio. Thanks for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. We're not done yet. Still got a whole nother half hour to go. So keep it locked right here on official fucking new radio and the Knob and the Mutch.
Knob and the Mutch. Knob and the Mutch. The Mutch. Knob and the Mutch.
I poop too much.
tell me what's it worth to you. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but I don't want this anymore. So my will's devoured. Everything that shines is not so beautiful. What is done is beautiful, just like a fading flower. Nothing here stays gold. Daydreamer wishing for a change. No chance to see a path that's been paved with mistakes. Now the gleam that once was in your eye has made you cynical. In the place where dreams will go to die, you look so typical. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but I don't want this anymore. So my will's devoured. Everything that shines is not so beautiful. What is done is beautiful, just like a fading flower. Nothing here stays gold. Oh, the love that broke you. Understood and tolerated. Silver linings, a weapon in disguise.
This is Bob on the motherfucking knob warning you that in-house pussy could be dangerous.
That's right. In-house pussy could be dangerous. You're tuned in, locked on to Official Fucking New Radio. It's 10:22. We're gonna bang through a few things real quick. That right there, my friends, brand new fucking music. When I say brand new, I mean brand fucking new. It's only played on one other station besides OFNR.
That's amazing.
It's pretty fucking outstanding, right?
Fuck yeah.
Dead Fish fucking Handshake.
And that single dropped today too, didn't it?
Dropped today.
Sweet.
Today.
Sweet.
If you are into Pearl Jam, if you're into Alice in Chains, if you're into that rock grunge type of stuff, pick up fucking Dead Fish Handshake, man. It's a really good fucking tune, man. You know what? I don't like to admit this stuff, but that was the first time I heard it too. I didn't listen to it beforehand. I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was Dead Fish Handshake. I'm sure we're talking about. Longtime friends of OFNR, Matthew Paul and Rob Ferreira and the guys. I've known those guys now quite a few years. Like I said, they played our 4-year anniversary or 5-year anniversary. So 3 years ago I met them and been supporting them ever since. What a great fucking tune, man.
Oh yeah, it rocks.
I love it. I love it.
Rocks,
It's called Nothing Stays Gold. Fucking awesome. Go get it. Get it on Amazon, CD Baby, iTunes, anywhere where awesome kick-ass independent music is sold. Go check out Dead Fish Handshake on Facebook. Brand fucking new music. Brought to you by Official Fucking New Radio. Thanks to Dead Fish Handshake for sending that over. We also played 2 from Kali Ma for Eric Iocca of Audio Vault Entertainment. He's talking that he really likes fucking Kali Ma. So who doesn't? You can get that album too. And if you want more information about that record, my take on that record, go to OFNRforever.com and check out the CD review. You can do a search and it's in there. So, all right, we're gonna try to bang through as much stuff as possible because Mutch has got to get out of here because he's got to get up wicked early tomorrow.
Yeah.
To go drive to Bangor, Maine.
Banger?
Banger? I hardly even knew her.
Bounce.
All right, last week we didn't get a chance to do this.
No, last week was I don't know. I was still on vacation.
Yeah, we just came back. I mean, a lot of things were kind of fucked up. I fucked up the intro. Yeah, it was the first week back.
Yeah, we're clearing off the rust.
So we're back in full swing.
Oh yes,
having a great time here tonight. Thanks for tuning in and keeping it locked and hanging out with us this evening. We greatly appreciate it. If you're tuned in live, thank you so much. If you're not tuned in live, maybe you're catching it on the repeat on the podcast or perhaps on YouTube. Share this with your friends. Tell your friends to tune in, check it out. You'll hear brand new music from all over the globe. Now then, we have a segment here called Mutch's Music Minute. Mutch, you get 1 fucking minute counted to tell us something that pisses you off about the music industry or something that's come up in your traverses. I'm going to hit the buzzer, and you got a minute until the next buzzer.
Okay, I'm going to do my best to get through this one.
Try to get through it. If you don't get through it, well, it is what it is. I mean, you get 1 minute.
Yep.
You can't. After that, I mean, I got some comments about this one.
Okay.
So, after the minute, we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Sounds good.
As quickly as possible because, we're running out of time. Of course, we're going to go to 11. We're going to play some music once we're done with the news. But I'm going to play the buzzer and give you 1 minute, Mr. Mutch.
Okay.
To rock and roll. You ready?
I'm ready. So, over the last week, a claim has been made by someone or other that plays only the real metal in Connecticut. Well, that's funny. Besides OFNR blasting local metal for the last 8 years, Metal Syndicate has been around for supporting real music for years, and Alternative Control has been around for quite a few years as well. And what exactly is real metal? Good question. I've been a metalhead for 40 years, and I've heard and seen it all. To me, metal is not only a loud, aggressive form of rock, but it is a lifestyle frame of mind. Does real metal need screams and growls and blast beats? If that's the case, then our forefathers in metal were not really metal, were they? How many blast beats are in a King Diamond Merciful Fate song? I've never heard any. How many times did Dio have a guttural growl on his albums? None I know of. There are many styles of metal. Not everything can be about death and gore with demonic voices. Melody has its place in metal. Don't believe that? Better tell Ronnie, Rob Halford, Bruce Dickinson, Alice Cooper, and all the rest that they've been doing it wrong all these years. Yeah.
Look at you, perfect 1 minute.
Damn.
Okay.
Bazinga.
All right. I want to talk about this. We're not going to mention names, really.
Yeah. No need for names.
But today,
Today?
Fucking today. The same folks who claim that they're the only people playing real metal in Connecticut, which I take offense to.
Oh, yes, big time.
Also claim this scene has not had a real... We're back to being real.
Yeah, real.
Real media outlet that works 24/7 for them. Let me repeat this quote. Quote, this scene, speaking the Connecticut metal scene, Connecticut music scene, this scene has not had a real media outlet that works 24/7 for them.
Okay, so then what the fuck is OFNR?
What have we been doing for 8 years?
Yeah.
Let me explain this to you, just in case you didn't understand. OFNR has been around for 8 years, and the only fucking reason we exist today, is because of the fucking people that we provide entertainment, music, news, information to. About 2 years ago or so, give or take, year and counting, a little over that now, I shut OFNR down. Shut it down. Completely. There was no more OFNR. OFNR was done. I quit. Done. Because I had a fucking brand new baby on the way. Okay? I just didn't have the time. I was, we didn't have the space. I wasn't sure I was gonna do it. I sold all my gear, dude. I fucking got rid of everything. Because I knew if I didn't do that, I'd go right back to it.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
2 months went by with nonstop berating of the greatest kind from my friends and fans of OFNR, supporters of OFNR, for us to return. We had to come back. I had to figure out a way to bring it back, to fucking do this, to continue to be able to play music, to be able to bring you Connecticut metal, to be able to support the scene because of the fans. Now, if we weren't doing that, if we weren't a quote-unquote real media outlet, do you honestly think anybody would give a flying fuck if we went away? No. Of course not. Fucking course not. There were so many fucking people bummed, like sincerely fucking bummed, that OFNR wasn't around. Like really fucking bummed. They were calling me up and fucking bitching me out and like screaming at me and shit. And I mean, a bunch of fucking people. I got messages, I got fucking phone calls, I got emails telling me how much of a douchebag I was because I was not doing it any longer. Valentine's Day 2013, I brought it back after 2-month hiatus and have been going ever since. So in 8 years, I've had 2 months that I didn't do OFNR.
Right.
8 fucking years. 2006, September the 30th, 2006, OFNR started. Took us about a year to really get going and to really figure out that, you know what, the best strategy is to get on board with the independent local fucking community. Thank you, Derek Woods, who will be calling in a few weeks, along with Neil, along with all the other DJs that have fucking graced our fucking airwaves. 8 fucking years. Jeez. OFNR has been doing this. Almost a decade. So I'm sorry if I fucking am a little bit offended by your dumb fucking shit saying you're the only media outlet. How fucking dare you? First of all, forget OFNR for a fucking second, even though you're tuned into us. Thank you very much. Metal fucking Syndicate works their balls off. They work so fucking hard, man. Those guys go to fucking almost every goddamn local show there is. They film them. They put them up on YouTube. They put them up on fucking Facebook. They fucking work their asses off. They give you events every fucking week. Brand new events. And I know we haven't gotten to events in a couple weeks. We're not going to get to them tonight. I apologize. If you want to go check out events, go to Metal Syndicate. Go to metalsyndicate-ct.com. Alternative Control's another fucking perfect example. Those guys get massive amounts of traffic. Massive amounts of traffic. I'm not ready for the fucking news yet. I'm not ready for the fucking news. No. No, it's not. Not yet.
No, not yet. No.
No. Because goddamn it, Mutch, I'm fucking offended. I'm fucking offended by this.
Absolutely.
And I think rightfully so.
The gall of these
Because quite frankly,
idiots.
ask just about any of the big name bands in this area, who has been supporting them as far as local radio stations go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guarantee you, OFNR's name's going to be mentioned. We might not
right
be,
off the top.
We might not
actually.
be the only ones.
No,
but
probably
OFNR
not,
will
but...
absolutely be mentioned.
Oh yeah.
And here's the other thing for you to understand, you fucks. Ask any fucking band that OFNR has ever had on their station, either via an interview or just playing their tunes. Ask any of those bands if we don't give a fuck, if we don't actually care about them. And I guarantee you, every one of those bands will have glowing, positive things to say about OFNR. Guaranteed.
Nothing negative anywhere around. Nothing I've ever heard.
Nothing. Why? Because we're the real fucking deal, man. You want to talk about being real? We're the real fucking deal, dude. I've gone to so many fucking shows over the years, and you know what the fucking kicker is? I've paid 99.9% of the time to get into those shows. Every now and again, somebody says, no, you're not paying. Fuck you, you're not paying. I usually wind up going back to the door and paying anyway.
Right.
Different story.
Yeah.
I pay to get in, not because I think I'm fucking special, but because I actually support the fucking community here, the bands. The bands that fucking work their balls off. They're working class motherfuckers. They deserve my $5. If I can't afford $5, dude, I don't deserve to go to the fucking show.
Not like these rock star wannabes over there who, in all honesty, I've never seen them at any shows.
Well, they can't go to a show. They have so many commitments, but, you know, they're the real deal, dude. They're real. They're real, and we're not.
They're sucking Jamie Jost's cock.
They're real, but they're real. They're real.
Yeah, really sucking.
So, at the end of the fucking day, you know what? Look, it's all about community, right? It's all about unifying.
Yeah.
Knock off the bullshit. Knock off the, I do this and you don't. Fuck you. Learn a little history. Here's a fucking history lesson. I've put in 8 fucking years, and I've paid. For 8 years, I paid royalties. I fucking paid to go into shows. Every fucking CD just about that I have, every band that I play, I buy the fucking record. A lot of times I get in arguments from bands. No, you can't buy the fucking record, Knob. You're taking it because you've done so much for us. No, fuck you. Here's $5. Here's $10, whatever the record is. Fine. I won't pay for the record. Give me a shirt too. I'll buy that instead. Ask any band that I fucking have dealt with. Ask any fucking band. Not just here in Connecticut either. In fucking Jersey. In fucking Mass. In fucking Finland. Ask Discipline X how fucking awesome OFNR has been to them. Now we're talking global independent fucking music worldwide for 8 fucking years. So you know what you can do with your real fucking radio station, sir? You can take it and shove it up your fucking ass. That's what you can do. That's what I have to say about it. I don't give a fuck. If you want to fucking go to war, you don't want to do that. OFNR has been here before you were, and OFNR will be here long after you're gone. Because you'll quit. Because it's not easy. It's not fucking easy, man. It's hard. It's hard fucking work. And just because you're on FM radio, do you think I give a flying fuck about your FM station? The biggest FM station in Connecticut fucked with me for years. And they're gone. Fucking gone. Closed. So your little fucking FM station can go fuck yourself. And I don't give a shit. You want to go to war? I'm ready any day of the fucking week, bitch. So there you go.
And that was what Knob really feels.
Dude.
That was real.
You want to talk about some fucked up shit, man. That's some fucked up. Get the fuck off your high horse, you motherfuckers. And then you cry about the fact that nobody listens and nobody cares and nobody promotes your shit. You know what? I don't cry and whine if nobody shares OFNR's fucking page or nobody fucking listens or nobody. I don't care. Dude, at the end of the day, I've said this so many fucking times. I don't know how many times I don't do this for that. I do this because I love it. Because I love being a music fan. At the end of the day, am like Eric Iocca of Audio Vault Entertainment. I'm a music fan with way too much fucking time on my hands. Granted, I don't go to nearly as many shows as I used to. I got 2 fucking kids and a wife, and I work 60 plus hours. But I do go to shows. You will find me out there. And when I go out there, every fucking person there knows who I am, says what's up to me, and we actually have conversations. I talk with the bands. Fuck, I've got a band member here in studio right now doing a show with me every fucking week. A band that you real motherfuckers won't even play their fucking music, no matter how many times it's requested.
Oh, we're not real metal. You didn't
You're
know
not
that?
real metal. So it's really fucked up, man. Unify or die. Go away if you're not gonna fucking be part of the solution. This isn't a pissing contest. We're all in the same fucking boat. We're all doing the same fucking shit. You're not making millions of dollars doing this. I'm certainly not. I've been doing it for 8 fucking years. You're just new on the fucking scene. I'll destroy you. I don't give a shit. Anyway, that's that. I'm glad you brought that up, by the way.
No problem. I felt it needed to come up.
All right. I want to get through as much news as humanly possible. I know you got to get out of here a little early tonight, so I want to try to do this.
Don't let another blissful moment go to waste. Taste the magic of blow paste. So give that salty sausage a peppermint taste with the magic of blow paste. Freshen up the job before you turn out the lights, and get a pearl necklace to go with your pearly whites. If you want to make his day and put a smile on his face, taste the magic of blow paste.
It is time. Oh yes, it is time right now for Knobs News Corner.
That's right, it's time for the news. The news always brought to you by Blow Paste. Go check them out, ChiquiChacha.com. That's an official endorsement. For real. I never did get to ask you much. Did you ever get to use your Blow Paste?
Oh, yes. Oh,
is that not some awesome shit, dude? I mean,
that's like the best. It is so fucking good.
Oh my god. Plus, you know, just the fact that you gotta like go to the wife and be like, listen, I got some stuff from OFNR called Blow Paste, and I need to use it so that I can talk a little bit about it on the air. Everybody go check it out. Get some. Go to ChiquiChacha.com. Okay, I'm gonna try to blow through this as fast as possible. We talk about Blow Paste, we gotta talk about sex. Is there such a thing, Mr. Mutch, as too much sex?
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Well, in India, oh yes, very good, in Mumbai, India.
Oh my.
An India court has granted a man a divorce from his wife because he said she has an insatiable appetite for sex.
Oh no, not that.
Husband went to family court saying his wife was adamant, aggressive, and stubborn. She would pick fights for no reason. Also in his petition for divorce, the man said his wife had an excessive and insatiable desire to fuck, and that she used to force him into having unnatural, quote-unquote, sex. Whatever the fuck that means. He tried to resist. She would abuse him. She'd beat him up. I don't have this problem. I wish I had this problem.
Right? Jeez.
Most times, I gotta get Blow Paste from Cheeky Chacha, from Jasmine Ijan of Blow Paste. I gotta call up Jasmine and be like, Jasmine, can you send me another tube? Because I've gotta beg my wife to even look at me. Okay? I mean, I get it. I'm not a very good looking guy, but I don't know if there's such a thing as too much sex, man.
I don't think so, no.
The judge did allow the petition and dissolve the man's marriage, and now he's not getting any, so I guess he's happy.
So there's a woman over in India that is looking for a lot of sex, guys.
A lot of sex. All right. Here's a lesson on how to survive out of New York. Sadistic Brooklyn daycare teacher locked terrified toddlers alone in a tiny, dark storage closet and laughingly claimed it was a lesson on how to survive. Security video footage in the Pinocchio Children's Palace in East Flatbush. So if you have children out in East Flatbush and they're in school, you might want to look into this. Teacher Chandra Fallon, 25, and her assistant Amelia Samuda are captured ushering 2-year-old children into the classroom closet, leaving them there, and then laughing about it as they sob inside the closet. They start laughing. It's a kind of game we're playing with the kids, they say. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Some seriously fucked up shit. Moving on. Thankfully, I only have a few more. Okay. Burning down the house. This comes out of Florida, of course.
Oh, God.
Teenage girl allegedly torched her family's home with her mom and brother asleep inside. Was obsessed with the online fictional character Slender Man.
Oh, God, more of that?
Yep, more of that. Lily Marie Hartwell, 14, had been reading an ebook, Soul Eater, about killing people and about Slender Man, a gaunt, abnormally tall figure whose features in one of the internet's most terrifying stories, before she reportedly set the fire to her home. Girl's mother and 9-year-old brother were able to escape the fire, thankfully. After being awaked by a smoke alarm, Hartwell's mother, realizing her daughter was not outside, went back into the blazing home but was beaten back by the heat. Firemen also went into the building 3 times to search for the girl before deciding she was not inside.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know, man. Kids these days.
Yeah, no shit.
Back to India. Oh, yes. Very good.
Oh, my.
My husband is a real dog. No, seriously. In Ranchi, India, an 18-year-old woman in India landed a loyal husband when she married a dog. She married a dog, dude.
Wow,
she married a dog.
That's a rough one.
Rough. In a bid to rid herself of the evil spell identified by village elders. Dude, this is some ass backward shit, dude.
Yeah.
Here, listen here, Smuda Medabida. Mangly Munda. Mangly. Listen here, Mangly. The only way to get rid of the evil spirit is to do doggy style. She got confused and married a dog.
Right.
She lives in the Jharkhand village. She married a stray dog. It wasn't even her fucking dog.
Jeez.
I guess now it's her dog, right?
In more ways than one.
Dubbed Sharu in traditional Hindu ceremony as a means of lifting a curse that village elders said would cause the death of any man she married. Imagine being the next husband. Does she have to get divorced from the dog before she can marry again?
Well, my question is if she gets pregnant, is she gonna have like quadruplets or something?
Is she gonna have dog babies?
Yeah, a litter?
Oh, litter of babies?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh my god, yeah, I fucked a dog. Red Rocket. A good dog.
I'm getting some peanut butter now.
Does she blow the dog?
I don't even want to think about that.
Do you use blow paste on the dog?
Oh, there you go, yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
Blow paste not intended for that use.
No.
All right, last but not least, we all know about working way too hard. I know I work fucking crazy hours with the commute and everything. I work about 60 hours a week. It's crazy. Mutch, you're driving to fucking Bangor, Maine tomorrow.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And back.
Oh, of course.
So it's like a 6-hour commute right there.
Yeah,
Like at least.
Yeah.
So when I'm in my fucking traffic tomorrow morning, I'll think of you.
Okay.
And I'll say to myself, man, it could be way worse.
Yeah, you could have my job.
Or it could be way worse than both of us.
Oh, this is true.
Newark, New Jersey. First of all, that's bad. That's bad in itself.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck wants to go to New Jersey? I mean, Stagger's there. But in New Jersey, news reports say Maria Fernandez was the hardworking New Jersey woman who died in her car when she pulled over for a nap between shifts, likely overwhelmed by fumes. Fernandez earned a living working minimum wage jobs at 3 different Dunkin' Donut stores. She had 3 different jobs. So in between shifts, she slept in her car. She died,
saves on rent.
She died in a parking lot of a convenience store. She had just completed an overnight shift at the shop in nearby Linden. She says died after pulling into the parking lot on her way home to Newark at about 6:30 a.m. to take a nap. She fell asleep and was found dead hours later. Toxicology reports have not yet been completed, but investigators believe she died from inhaling fumes, noting that the gas can had tipped over in the car's trunk. So next time you think you work way too fucking much, think again. You could be dead. Now, this, I guess, would be like the ultimate in raising the minimum wage. This is the ultimate story in raising the. If she had a higher minimum wage, maybe she didn't have to. Maybe she didn't have to work 3 jobs.
It's always a possibility, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know. Maybe she had some sort of a habit, not an illegal one, but
maybe
she was running another radio station.
A real one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They only play real.
Right.
Yeah.
Eric Iocca says, "Hey, thanks a lot. We had a lot of fun. I was drunk, so sorry if I didn't make sense. You made perfect sense. Everything was cool. We had a good time.
Hell yeah.
That's about it. We're all out of show. I held Mutch here much later than he wanted to be.
Much.
Knob and the Mutch. Quick shout out to everybody who tuned in. Quick shout out to Audio Vault Entertainment. Go check them out on Facebook. Check out all their events. They got 2 coming up on the 19th and 20th. 19th at the Metal Mecca of Connecticut, Cherry Street Station. And then, of course, the 20th at Downtown Cafe in Bristol. The other big show coming up, of course, for us is Effin' Fest. Effin' Fest 2014, October the 4th, Cherry Street Station. 8 bands, $8, all going to charity, the Neighborhood Music School in New Haven. Sponsors include Just Vibe Photography, Gotham Auto Works, Mr. Rob's American Tiger Martial Arts, and others. I don't have it all in front of me. Awesome performances by Into the Coven, Revel 9, Stagger, Scars of Envy, Arc Image, fucking No Honor Among Thieves, Risk All on Life. It's gonna be a good fucking time.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna leave you with one last song, and then it's all independent month. All month long, we play nothing but independent tunes. Why? Because we fucking can.
And it's real independent.
It's real independent music, because we're not fucking crap. When we say all independent music, we fucking mean all independent music from around the fucking globe. It includes music from Connecticut, and it includes the next band from New York. He's playing the 20th for Audio Vault Entertainment. And Eric's gonna kick him in the nuts for me. Here's some Cora Rozic, Raindrops and Broken Glass. My name is Knob. For the Mutch.
I'm the Mutch.
For Knob. For all of us here at OFNR, thank you so much. Next week, we got Physics of Demise calling in. It's going to be a great show.
Paco Suave will return again.
You never know with that guy.
I hope he does, because maybe this time he can take his stink with him when he leaves.
Seriously, still smells like tacos in here.
God.
Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't catch all of it or you want to catch it again, check it out on the podcast or the YouTube in the next day or so. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Official Fucking New Radio saying, see you next week. Tomorrow, 1 p.m., The Asylum with Turbo from Bulk Spike Radio. Syndicated right here on OFNR. Sunday at 7. It's the Syndicated Syndicast Sundays at 7. Syndicated Syndicast Sundays at 7. The Syndicated Syndicast Sundays at 7. The Metal Syndicate's awesome podcast, The Metal Syndicast, right here on OFNR at 7 p.m. Apparently, Pro Football Weekly's not happening this year. I haven't heard from Shellshot. He blew me off.
Damn.
So, no football this year. Chaos returns next Sunday. This coming Sunday, the 14th. So, you want to tune in, because it's only live. We don't podcast it. We don't stream it. That's it. Live. That's it. I'm out.
One shot only.
Mutch, thanks again.
Not a problem.
Always a good time.
Oh, absolutely.
And thanks everyone for tuning in. I will see you next week along with the Mutch. Same fucking Mutch time, same Mutch channel. Knob and the Mutch. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Peace the fuck out.
Knob and the Mutch. Knob and the Mutch. The Mutch. Knob and the Mutch.
I poop too much.
The real Knob and the Mutch.
For real.
OFNR. For real.
Forever.
See ya.
Raindrops and broken glass. Damn, that night just kicked my ass. But girl didn't think that day would be our last. Riding hard, she's smoking sweet too. We were caught making out, stripping in a ballroom. I'm living free on the freeway, getting high, driving down the kick my ass, but girl, didn't think that day would be your last. Looking back, could have been a tragedy. Oh, you could have killed me. We're on the freeway.